majority of this game. And Penn
Yeah.
State's pass really hasn't been back since Big Ten play started.
Oh.
But I do want to mention, because if someone just looked
Welcome
at
in,
it
Badger
from the
fans.
beginning, oh,
Badger.
Indiana played terrible. Penn State came to play today. Credit to Coach Austin.
2 weeks in a row.
They were fired up. They could have folded on this season weeks ago. They came to play. They expected to win, and they came as close as you could possibly come.
And now, Jerry, they're in a very similar situation to Ohio State because they have Wisconsin next week and then a bye week before the Purdue matchup. Both those teams are winless inside the Big Ten. So like number 1 Ohio State, number 2 Indiana, going to have to motivate itself a little bit over the next couple of weeks. The Purdue game perhaps notwithstanding, because it is, like the Michigan game for Ohio State, a huge rivalry.
But I would suggest what happened to those two teams today will help them
Totally agree.
finish strong. I mean, if today would have been another one-sided game, now you're really concerned how you're going to finish it. This was a wake-up call in some regard to both these teams that are ranked 1 and 2.
The same way that we talked about Ohio State is prepared for the marathon because they did it last year. Indiana's motivated by, we don't want to just make the CFP. We already did that. We want to make some noise in the CFP, and they should have an opportunity to make some noise before that in a Big Ten championship game if they can win these final 2.
27-24. Mendoza does get his Heisman moment. Of course, Julian Sayin throws for over 300 yards.
I guess that
Ruthlessly efficient. Both those guys, in my mind right now,
Yeah.
I know Marcel Reed, the quarterback for unbeaten A&M, still getting a lot of love. Right now, Sayin Mendoza probably 1-2 in that Heisman conversation. And Jeremiah Smith, by the way, is in the back of the room saying, don't forget about me. By the way, I'm catching most of those passes. An unbelievable win for the Hoosiers over Penn State. A couple of games in progress, including Maryland, Rutgers. This big for both teams.
Well, I'm going to see if I get the game. Okay.
Second play. So the game for Maryland. Who's going to catch him, bro? There's nobody in the screen. There's nobody to. You want to get a cheerleader from behind the end zone to go out?
Go ahead.
73 yards from Malik Washington. Back comes Rutgers. Ethan Callie-McManus to Ian Strong. What a throw and catch that is. 21-17. We are at the half on the banks. Getting the Tuca and the Wisconsin Badgers in search of that elusive first Big Ten victory. They'll take on Washington. Kickoff here on the Big Ten Network is less than 15 minutes away.
You're
15 minutes away from kick.
You've dreamt of this moment. Back in your old room. Oh,
Hey, kiddo, I'll be right there.
at least you can get a deal on new shorts for Dad. Something with a little more coverage.
My mother told me
Yeah.
when I soon found out
Anybody new here for the first time?
what she meant.
Come on in.
Maryland, the world's best hula hooper.
I know the best when I say it. 6 grams of protein, over 20 flavors, tons of fiber. Blue Diamond almonds might be the world's best.
Huh.
Almost as amazing as me.
The world's greatest snack.
Every idea you love began as nothing. Just a flicker on a screen, asking a simple question. What do you see?
T-Mobile is the best place to get the powerful new iPhone 17. Hold on, is this big enough?
Is what big enough?
I should dance.
I can feel it. 4 iPhones, no trade-in. I got Prism.
Get fired up. At T-Mobile, get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
I'm gonna do a flip. Found it.
Whatever energy drink she had, I want some.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need. What a great day. What a milk day. What a messed up.
You pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Penn State takes on Navy. Then Wisconsin hosts Ball State. A hoops doubleheader. Tuesday on the Big Ten Network. Wisconsin is coming up next year on the Big Ten Network. Updated kick time, 4:45 Eastern, 3:45 local in Madison, Nebraska, and UCLA tonight. Under the lights, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific time. Oregon, Iowa in progress. Have you ever seen more Hawkeye weather in November? The lights illuminating the rain, and sometimes a slick ball is not good. Reese
Nope.
Namath unable to get to the high snap. Second bad snap from the punt snapper early in this game. Dakin actually able to kick the ball out of the end zone, avoid the Oregon touchdown. That leads to a safety. Ducks up 2-0. Possession for Oregon. Dante Moore intercepted by Deshaun Lee. So it is still 2-0. We now have another touchback. It's a multi-touchback first half game. Finally, Oregon gets into the end zone. Dierre Hill, the always popular 9-0 score in the second quarter. Ducks have apparently scored 1 run per inning. Time for us now to take you on the field with a look at Washington quarterback Damon Williams, a man who truly needs no introduction.
None at all. 4 touchdowns the last time they were on the field. If you can keep him upright, if his offensive line can give him time, I don't know how many more players in college football you can say are more dynamic.
Awfully nice to have a backfield mate, Jerry, like Jonah Coleman, who can do the work if you're not doing it.
It's tough to defend him and the rest of the weapons that Washington has. They have this zone package that they run, that Jed Fish has always run, that is perfect for Jonah Coleman. He's one of the best running backs, not only in the Big Ten, but
Yeah.
On the defensive side, Washington has had some really nice moments. Safety, Alex McLaughlin, and the rest of this Husky defense really coming into their own under first-year Washington, D.C. Ryan Walters, who of course did great things for Illinois.
And Alex McLaughlin is a first-year FBS football player transferred over from NAU and has looked like he belonged this entire season. As you can see right there, leads the team in tackles.
The Lumberjacks, as we discussed prior to the show. We are getting reports, Jerry, that with all this quarterback carousel action that Wisconsin has had this season, it'll be Danny O'Neal this afternoon.
And when Danny is playing, I think he's done well. I think this is a good move by Fick. He's 69% completions, 5 touchdowns. He's thrown 5 picks, and that's obviously not the ratio you want. If he can keep the ball away from the defense, I think he'll do a good job tonight.
I think Sebastian Cheeks, this Wisconsin defense, though, is going to have one of its best games. Washington will threaten you in a lot of different ways. Have to stay gap sound. Do your assignment. D-Y.
T-minus 7 minutes, folks.
Coach Luke Fickell, who pregame caught up with Danny Rogers.
Coach, this week your AD, Chris McIntosh, publicly reinforced his belief in you leading this program past this season. What kind of boost, if any, did that sentiment give your program?
No, it's kind of a mixed emotion. It's awesome. It's something I think all of us, needed in some ways, just to continue to motivate and to move forward. But in some ways, I'm like, hey, that's something that I should have been able to do. But the truth of the matter is there's a belief in the big picture of things, and I know a lot of us feel really, really good about it.
Big picture is your team is still in the hunt for a bowl game. How can you set the tone for that here today?
I think we got to go one play at a time. Our whole version of what we have to be is talk about complementary football. We got to be able to feed off each other. We got to be able to get some good things going. We got to play a lot better at home.
Injuries have been a big storyline for you guys this season. Quarterback position is no exception to that. How are you approaching that position each week?
Yeah, it's made it difficult. And even going into the game, there's a lot of things that are up in the air. But it's just one of those things we all got to be able to deal with. Something that is not unique to just us. But I think that for us, it has caused us a lot of issues, and just all the way to get better.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you, appreciate it.
He should have been fired.
The quarterback issue not unique to Wisconsin, because remember a year ago they bring in a transfer who doesn't make it more than a couple of games and have to use multiple quarterbacks. That's been the case again. Makes it really hard for an offense to get on track, and we've seen that during this losing streak for Wisconsin.
When you look at this game and when you look at this program, their defense is really the strong suit, right? And that helps the quarterback. If they can get a run game going on offense and the defense continues to play. But I have to tell you, I watched them on tape against Oregon, and you would think they were playing for a championship. I mean, they are still playing really hard. On defense, they're playing really hard and playing good defense. On offense, they're playing really hard.
Oh, they need more help all over the damn place.
They've got to have a good night tonight. Washington better not underestimate these guys.
I think that's exactly what Oregon did. They underestimated them and they said, it's raining, let's just get out of here. This was the game 2 weeks ago. scared them half to death because they came to play. This team is not going to give up. This team knows that their best football is ahead of them, and Washington's going to bring their best.
Both teams have a ton to play for because Wisconsin actually has to win out. They're 2-6, 4 games remaining. So, Brock, they have to win out to be part of any kind of postseason action. As for Washington, you're going to be favored in your next couple of games before the season finale at home against Oregon. And I would make the argument that if you keep your business,
I don't see them winning out.
until that final weekend of the regular season, you would know at home inside the greatest environment in college football.
I don't see them winning out.
With a shot to get into the college football playoff.
And Washington is finally healthy. Last week was the first time since, I believe, week 1 that they had a fully healthy defense and offense. Carver Willis is back at left tackle. John Mills is back at left guard. We really haven't seen Washington's best because, again, they are finally 100%.
That's what you just said there. If they're at their best, they're going to be one of the best 12 teams in the country. There's no doubt. They've got the talent. They've got the play caller. They're really talented.
It's an amazing story what Jedd Fisch has done in less than 2 years of real time at Washington. Gets hired late in the cycle. Kalen DeBoer to Alabama.
Returning starter.
Everybody leaves. Yeah. The roster he inherited, 2 deflated footballs and an equipment man. And now we're talking about a year and a half later, and they're potentially 3 wins away from getting to the college football playoff. No offense to the football. For Jerry and Rob, I'm Rick. Enjoy Washington, Wisconsin.
The following is a presentation of the Big Ten Conference.
Winter has hit Wisconsin. Temperatures in the 30s, maybe some snow in the forecast. But a warm welcome to Big Ten football on the Big Ten Network as the Wisconsin Badgers trying to preserve bowl eligibility, hosting the at long last ranked Washington Huskies. Where head coach Jedd Fisch coaching for the first time at Camp Randall Stadium and bringing Washington to Madison for the first time since 1968. That was a Washington win. These Huskies won their last time out as well. This coach Fisch called their most complete game of the season and a win over Illinois. Hey everybody, great to be here with you. Red Lewis, Yogi Roth, Danny Rogers will be with us on the field. And for Coach Fisch's Huskies, that bye week offered an opportunity to reset the mindset. After being ranked 23rd in the college football playoff, they believe their playoff run begins today.
Yeah, and it's really simple for this team. This playoff run begins by going 1-0. That is the mindset. Jedd Fisch told us moments ago. We're going to remember what we do in November here, and they've got bigger plans than just winning this ballgame, but they know they have to stay focused. And a big reason why they can do that, because of the 3 players they have on offense. They're the best in America. Demond Williams at quarterback, Denzel Boston at wide receiver, and Jonah Coleman at running back. When you look at their slate, they know it won't be easy, but they do believe if they can get this one, and then go 1-0 again. And again, we don't know what that possibly could be if they were to face the Ducks in a potential playoff run.
That would be a huge one at the end of the season. But for these Wisconsin Badgers, that chill in the air is also representative of the relationship between this program and certain parts of the fan base. But for athletic director Chris McIntosh, he's taking the criticism and turning it to conviction. Number one, announcing that Luke Fickell will return as head coach in 2026 despite the 6-game losing skid, and that he believes Coach Fickell is still the guy that was almost unanimously applauded as one of the best hires of that cycle 3 years ago.
Yeah, we spent time with Chris McIntosh yesterday. And a big part of this was, number one, flooding the noise around this program. Number two, also reminding people of the reality of this program. The quarterback has been injured for the majority of Luke Fickell's tenure as the starting quarterback. When he's had a starter, he's gone 8-3. You look at the college football playoff this past week in the rankings, only one team in the projected 12 going to the CFP has a backup quarterback playing in Ole Miss. So that's a reality. Also the offensive line. Today you'll see the 7th different starting group on the offensive front. They're playing their 9th game. And then when you spin it forward, the
Bum 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 bum.
Since that Alabama game back in week 3, could see a little bit of the true freshman Parker Smith as well, who really just started taking reps with the offense after spending the majority of the season on Wisconsin.
Yeah, I think a big part when Wisconsin does get the football, I think you'll see them really play to Danny O'Neal's strengths, the run pass option games, quarterback run game, things that Washington has not seen on tape from this Wisconsin offense throughout the majority of this season.
Right, so Wisconsin wins the toss and chooses to defer, so Washington will receive the kickback deep there.
Why would you fucking defer?
That big 3 for the Washington Huskies. Adam Muhammad back there as well, part of that running back group. So here we go. New month for both these teams coming off the bye. 4 guaranteed opportunities and a furious fight to the finish begins now with a touchdown. And
Touchback.
Williams enters the fray. Well, you look at what he's set a
Demond Williams Jr.
Rutgers for the most total yards accounted for by a player. Then comes back, tough game against Michigan, 3 interceptions there. But how about the bounce back against a really good Illinois team where he accounts for a career high 4 touchdowns and well over 300 total yards. In fact, Demond Williams leading the Big Ten in offensive yards per game of 318. He is a stud.
That will be the challenge today for this defense. They got to slow down Demond Williams with his arm and legs.
RPO will go quickly to that number 1 target, Denzel Boston.
Denzel Boston.
Williams.
You talk about talent in all of college football. You look at the 3 that we just talked about. Denzel Boston, Demond Williams, and Jonah.
Be right back, everybody.
So talented. They are premium players in their respective positions in college. Even at the next level, you look at his offensive line, they're finally healthy as well on the left side, and they plan on giving it to Jonah Coleman a bunch today.
Drew Willis, John Mills, back on the left side, at left tackle, left guard, and here's what Demond Williams can do so well is pick up quick yards, and a bunch of them with his legs. And for Wisconsin, this is just the second team to hold Oregon under 30 points they did last week.
Yeah, the big part is this front seven. Mason Rider, a big piece of it off the edge.
And the throw complete again this time. It's Denzel Boston again over midfield. So now into Wisconsin territory on just their 3rd play from scrimmage. 18-yard gain.
Yeah, a big part of this Wisconsin defense, these 2 freshmen inside linebackers you see today, they're playing against a quarterback who's really making critical decisions efficiently.
Demond Williams overthrowing one of 3 true freshmen we'll see at receiver for Washington today. That was Desmond Roebuck, the intended receiver. A little tempo here early, though.
Yeah, they want to find a little bit of a rhythm. They're talking to players on the field, with coaches in pregame. They weren't intimidated by the weather at all. They often see rain in the Pacific Northwest. They're hoping for a little bit of snow flurry might get here as the game continues.
2nd and 10 now for Demond Williams. Quick throw back out to Denzel Boston with the blockers out in front. He'll pick up about 8 and get across the 40-yard line.
Here comes Denzel again. The big part for Demond Williams just getting the ball out. We see Mason posted number 8, the linebacker. No chance even to have an impact on the play. Ball out immediately from Williams.
Quick handoff goes to Jonah Williams. Jonah Coleman, and Coleman's going to get about a yard.
This is a 4-down territory situation here for Jeff Fish. Not going to hesitate at all here. And this is really where the legs of Demond Williams are a threat. So for Wisconsin, they have to have some initial penetration into the backfield.
Washington pretty good on 4th down. 7 of 12 converted so far this season.
Yeah.
Single here. And Wisconsin comes up with a big time turnover on downs to turn that Washington offense away. Denzel Boston not quite to the line of game. Wisconsin's offense next.
can sometimes hold you back. But now, there's Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clear skin. With Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clearer skin. And if you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better mood. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi or how AbbVie could help you save.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I reward full-time fans. Check out this recruit, the Uberstitious. His game day rituals can change the whole game. This full-time fan deserves a Modelo. When you've got a classic ride, you need tools you trust. Whether you drive it every day or only take it out on the biggest night of the year, count on Harbor Freight. Early Black Friday is here.
Yeah, well. Wow, we're done. Be right back.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge, he would consider that knowledge a gift at first.
Play action and shotgun isn't as convincing to the linebackers as the hard counts don't travel like that, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have the wide receiver lined up over here on the split, you know what I'm saying?
They did not, as it turns out, know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell. News freak?
Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
Nice.
Take a look at the total rundowns here. The 4th and 2 play as Denzel Boston was, before he launched the ball across the line again, you see that left foot out of bounds in the white there. Needed to get just about a yard shy as that foot went out of bounds. So close, but big stop and some momentum early here for this Wisconsin Badgers team. Danny O'Neal, first snap, third start for the true sophomore from Indianapolis. And for a bit more on Danny O'Neal, we'll take a look at what he's been able to do so far this season. Completed 70% of his passes. He's won 5 touchdowns, but he's been banged up too, which has been part of the issue with the Achilles.
I think a big part of it is that he's running Billy Evans' offense. The offense built for him. They were never sure when he was going to come back. In the bye week, they made a change. You'll see more plays called to suit Danny O'Neal's strengths.
And that's one of them. Danny O'Neal pulling it on a read option. Going to get a first down and move the sticks here for this Wisconsin offense. Cornell on the Badgers quarterback. Here is Dan Rogers.
The Badgers have been ravaged by injuries so far this season. A really interesting stat that combines 37 total games have been impacted or missed by starters this season because Wisconsin just keeps getting banged up. Danny O'Neal, you mentioned it, he's been injured. His right Achilles injury could play a factor in today. That's why the entire staff has told all the quarterbacks suiting up, be on call. We're all in play. That includes the true freshman, Connor Smith, who is yet to make his debut.
Excited to see Connor Smith. The fan base is too. When he does get an opportunity, if he gets an opportunity, first down throw from O'Neal, incomplete. A couple of tight ends on the field there. Great step, the intended receiver.
We spent some time with O'Neal yesterday after practice, and he knows that 100% to Danny Rogers' point, because I got to pour in for my guys for this team, and that's the truth. It's been a tough stretch for Wisconsin, but they have not quit. You turn on the film, there's no bluffs. They're leaving it on the grass, on the turf every single Saturday, and Danny O'Neal couldn't wait to play, get an opportunity to start again.
Now, 2nd and 10 opportunity from Washington territory. Quick hand shot to Atuka. And big time David gets Oregon, and now has a chunk play here.
Nice chunk play.
For almost 15 yards, we'll give it 14, and they'll move the sticks once once again, but this Wisconsin offense now getting back, having the same offensive line combination.
Yes, 7 different combinations this season. Really haven't been able to see Jeff Grimes' system. Wants that stretch zone, outside zone scheme. Haven't really gotten there because of the injuries. But due to those, you're seeing Gideon Atuka get a little bit of burn. His first career start today.
21 carries for 85 yards against Oregon. Another position that's seen plenty of victories. Giving it to the fullback now, Jackson Aker, who's carried the ball for his team in the past. Now getting a look just with Washington defense here. They got some. This is a team that is a top 20 run defense right now in the country.
Yeah, it's a front that knows they need to stop the run, force them to throw. They'll play a bunch of different players in this front seven. They'll roll a couple guys through a linebacker, but it's the back end. It'll be a real challenge today. Alex McLaughlin, you'll see him all over the field. He's in the middle of your screen, number 12, at the same position, now going out to corner.
Barely got that snap into Daniel Neal's hands, and he is spun around in the pocket and brought down for that quarterback center exchange with the running back crossing, nearly caused a problem.
A huge part of today for Daniel Neal is just going to have no unforced errors, and he just kind of fumbles the snap. And you're right, a lot going on in that regard, but this is an area of his growth. Here on 3rd down, he's going to see an exotic look from this defense led by defensive coordinator Ryan Walters. He's got to trust his eyes and get the ball out. Keep an eye on Trechkek Amuda, number 2, in the slot at the bottom of the screen.
That receiver has remained positive despite all the quarterback turnover. And O'Neal, play action to Atuka, could not get it free to Trechkek Amuda, but a flag comes in a little bit late from behind the play. Rather than Washington secondary.
I wonder if this is going to be a pick play.
Here's first case to hear from Brian
Yes, they
Banks.
foul for offensive pass interference. The ball's touched behind the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
That's a good job by the officials picking that up. Oftentimes we'll see on 3rd down trying to rub defenders off one another. The ball thrown behind the line of scrimmage, you pick up the flag.
And so we will see Nathaniel Vakos in just within his range. This kick will be from about 48 yards. 48-yard attempt, 3 of 5 this season from this range for Vakos. Just pushes left for Vakos, so Washington unable to capitalize on the momentum from the down. Ultimately, points on the board, but these Washington fans still enjoying a perfect atmosphere for football for guys.
My mother told me.
Every idea you love began as nothing. Just a flicker on a screen, asking a simple question. What do you see?
My friends know me as Gary, but I'm also Master Quarterback.
Escape your sad lunch life, milady, with the new Jimmy John's Toasted Pizza Sandwich.
Italian meat. Melting ice. Name of the sandwich.
Toasted Pizza Sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good. Heisman contender Fernando Mendoza.
A touchdown machine.
Leads second-ranked Indiana against Wisconsin.
Off to the races.
Next Saturday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on the Big Ten Network.
All right, no score from Madison as we take a look at today's Impact Player, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Small human sense.
You got to talk about Joe Coleman every single single time. Trevor, an impact player. They know they want to get him rolling. How about Terry Thompson, the defensive line? This is his third straight year he's played in this stadium for 3 different teams. And Mason Bosa, keep an eye on him right here at linebacker, the true freshman.
And so Joe Cody gets the first down carry pitch out. Dragging tacklers with him. Get 8 of 4. Although had just 1 touch on the opening drive.
They know they need to get him going. And a huge part, as you reference off the top right, was the offensive line. Carter goes back to left tackle, John Mills, that left guard. When those two are in, you're almost guaranteed to score. Almost 80% of the drive when they're in at left tackle, left guard. They've come away with points this season.
Mills, an 18-year-old freshman, is that Muhammad gets the carry and he gets wrapped up. Cooper Carolano making the initial contact. 1/2 of that true freshman linebacker tandem for Wisconsin.
Huge recruit for this program right in the middle of your screen. These two linebackers have tremendous instincts. Watch them just understand where the ball's going to go, leverage it, and that has been the word that this defense has been echoing all week long.
Another third down now. Come on, Williams. Pressure immediately. First down in the pocket. Trying to make one miss, but will not. Mason Reiger, the transfer from Louisville, making the stop.
Right, you hear the word spy all the time in college football. This is a beautiful example of it. Mason Bosa, one of the 2 true freshmen at linebacker. Watch him here on the snap. He'll start up, and then he's going to back off. And he's going to be watching Demond Williams the whole time. We use that word leverage. He's got to stay outside and allow everybody else to funnel to the quarterback. Beautiful job by this Wisconsin defense.
Each of the freshman linebackers making big stops. That one just barely got off amid some pressure. Tyrell Henry was questionable coming up into this game. Makes the catch, and we will see Wisconsin offense once again.
There it is, Lemu, the 50-yard line. Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance. To save people hundreds! Whoa. Looks like we're rocking. We're gonna have to. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 Liberty. This or that.
Here they come, yo. Here they come.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo. Square's that. Yo, lift a little. Yo, we can make it. Right. What we are, cause what we be the epitome, do, die, dignity. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo.
Get your Venmo debit card today with free Perplexity Pro.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. This Christmas, get free assembly and delivery on your new grill at Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
The Burger King Double Cheeseburger. A quarter-pound of beef patties, flame grilled with 2 slices of melty cheese. It's love at first bite. We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule.
Every day, we are here. In the medicine that keeps your family healthy. In the food on your table. In the discoveries that drive the nation and economy forward. We've always been here. In the solutions shaping a better future across the country in every corner of life. Researching, teaching, solving, innovating. On campus, in your community. Every day, we are here.
Football, the Big Ten Network is brought to you by Auto Owners Insurance. And by Bullpipe on Windows 11. Meet the computer you can talk to. Red Guards, number 24 ranked Wisconsin Badgers, notching win number 2 in the season last night, defeating Northern Illinois, 97 points on the score. Lighten it up. How many of those can we get over here? Can't ramble today for this Wisconsin offense. Second possession now for Daniel Neal. And he'll pull it once again. And Daniel Neal's got room around the left side. That tripped a little bit. But he's going to go for 22.
And it looks
like he might be down. Keep an eye on this play. That's Lance Mason. He kind of becomes the lead blocker. But it's a heck of a run. Let's keep an eye on it at the end. Looks like something might have happened about 5 yards before he goes down. Right there. Danny Rogers referenced the right Achilles. We talked to him yesterday about it. Said he was just going to keep competing through it.
The previous play was a review for potential target.
We saw that on the replay that there was helmet-to-helmet contact. Rylan Dillard Allen, one of the talented true freshmen on this Wisconsin defense, as Luke Fickell tries out to check on his quarterback, which has been an unfortunate theme of this season. Back to Cam Randall after this.
Morning, Pete. Coffee's on and your Uber's on its way.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe I should just go by Peter now?
Peter Davidson. Not bad.
Sounds like I'm gonna try and sell you an extended warranty.
How about Petey?
I know a dog named Petey.
Little P or Big D?
Oh, what about Double P?
You want to go by PP?
You know what? I think I'm just gonna stick with Pete.
Pete. I like it.
I like you too. Sucks you have to work on a Sunday.
Does it though? How about dogs?
Okay.
How about Peyton Manning?
Hi, it's Quentin time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Mixed nuts have finally leveled up. Beat Blue Diamond almonds and more. Almonds, cashews, and pistachios in 3 signature flavors. Taste that's undeniable. Freshness guaranteed. Blue Diamond almonds and more. The flavorful nut mix.
There's just something about basketball. Just the pure joy I had from playing. When I was 10, I went and told my mom I'm going to play in the WNBA. And I had no idea what that really even meant, but I had a deep belief that I could be the best. My freshman year, it was probably like halfway through the year, we played a game, we won, it was in overtime, and it was pouring rain outside, and everyone left after the game, and I had to walk home in the rain. And I just remember thinking, no one offered me a ride. Why is that? And I was like, well, I don't think that I'm here making people better. It was very humbling. In that moment, I was like, you know what? Like, I need to lead first. So when I play with my teammates here or with the national team or just in life, I'm like, okay, a trailblazer can inspire others. I'm Kelsey Plum, 2-time WNBA champion and University of Washington alum. Go Dogs, baby.
Boy, just another tough scene here in Madison halfway through the first quarter. Second possession for Wisconsin. Danny O'Neal, as you get a look at the hit here, this was initially reviewed for potential targeting on Rylan Dillard Allen, but the call of no targeting was upheld. Steve Stringer with us. Steve, what you see?
Yeah, you know, they didn't call this on the field, and when you go to the rule book, they talk about the runners hitting his head at the same time as the defender, as opposed to attacking, and that's what they rule when they review the book.
Steve, thanks very much. So, Danny O'Neal off on the cart into the game, the true freshman with a 9-yard gain. Carter Smith making his debut.
Carter Smith was a prolific high school player, Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Florida. If you follow high school football, yeah, exactly. You know, that's pretty good. One-time commit to Michigan, comes here. His best ability is his athleticism, and they go immediately to those legs, come back to the well, a very similar run. Now this true freshman getting his first run of his college football life.
Second and short. Handoff goes to Atuka, back to Moon. Atuka just brought down Alex McLaughlin. Terrific tackle to prevent what might have been a touchdown if Atuka gets out of it.
I think it's important just to kind of reset. This Wisconsin offense came into the season, and Jeff Rogers, the offensive coordinator, they wanted to be an outside zone, stretch running team. They had a pocket passer, Billy Edwards. He was injured. What are you going to do? Is he going to come back? Is he not? They weren't really sure. They went with Hunter Simmons the last couple of games because he was in the mold of Billy Edwards. But since the bye week, it is transformed. It is a zone read, run pass option offense tonight. You see it with Danny O'Neal. You're watching it right now, Carter Smith.
And he will give once again. And Jackson Aker, the fullback. And he was met by a host of Huskies, but a solid gain on first down once again.
You can hear it. Oh, yeah. It is a physical game right now. This offensive line They've got to establish the line of scrimmage.
I mean, look no further than center Davis Heinzen, who started week 1 as a left tackle, was recruited in as a left tackle, thought maybe he was a guard, didn't think he was going to be a center. Now here he is. Snaps the ball back to Carter Smith, the true freshman. First pass attempts. Looking for Lance Mason, but flag comes out.
I think he gets hold on the defense on Mason. Going right down the sideline.
Defense number 7. 10-yard penalty to the free spot. Automatic. First down.
One of 2 6'4" corners. Ephesians Prysock gets the hook on that one.
So when you're Jet Fish and you're this Washington defense, you're seeing an offense that you haven't really seen on tape.
That's right.
So the number one thing is you got to go back to just your base reads, your base defense, and there's so much movement happening in the backfield. Right here, down the sideline, you'll see the hole. Little wheel route, grab on the inside actually against Chris Brooks, the wide receiver.
So a first and 10 now from just inside the 15. First and handoff, getting it to and he is met almost immediately in the center of that Washington defense. Ty Uiagalelei in there on the stop.
This is Wisconsin offense is struggle early on in ball games. First quarter, they have not had a lot of success this season. We talked to many players yesterday about starting fast. They wanted to create some momentum. And again, this is a team that has not lost hope. You watch them on film, man, and we do it all week long. Like, they are pouring in, and they're playing hard. They want this thing just to pay off a little bit. They get some points here. This place, all of a sudden, erupts a little bit. We got a different atmosphere inside Camp Red.
A true freshman now the quarterback. Keeps the injured Danny O'Neal. And he's going to keep it. And through the middle of that Washington defense will grab a couple of extra and give him 3 yards.
This is the hardest part of playing quarterback, whether you're a 5th-year player or you're a true freshman. 3rd down, tight red zone. This is decision-making time. This is when all of a sudden your windows are smaller, the timing is quicker. So for offensive coordinator Jeff Grimes, I just give my quarterback Carter Smith a half-field read. Make it simple. Read one defender. If it's open, cool. If not, use your leg or throw him away.
I wonder how much of the offense is really on Carter Smith's play sheet for Jeff Grimes. And pitch out, getting into a physical run. He will go down to the 6-yard line, but shy of the line to gain. Zach Durfee comes in on the hit.
And how about this? That ain't gonna go for
Taken out, 4th down.
Well, we talked to Luke Fickle yesterday, Coach. What's your mindset in that then? If we're going to be aggressive, and this place might have more juice right now than they've had the last couple of
Fans on their feet here at Camp Randall.
They go to the zone read game. Keep it in Carter Smith's hands. Keep it simple for him. They bring in the fullback, Jackson Aker, into the ball game as well.
And we're going to get a timeout on the field for Wisconsin. We are back with a 4th down opportunity. 30 seconds.
All right, team, listen up. There's a national blood shortage. Big Ten schools, how do we get students, fans, alumni to donate? Hit me. Give a merch. Not quite like that. Who can beat it? Chance of the President's Suite? Classy. Campus concert! Keep the ideas coming, team! Don't let your school get one up! Save lives and help win your school $1 million! Whose hand is that?
This team needs a score. This stadium needs a home score. Last points scored here at Camp Randall September 20th. And a loss to Maryland. And this would be huge for morale and for momentum for a true freshman quarterback, Carter Smith.
I think we're going to go QB run game here. We got 2 backs to the backfield, 2 potential lead blockers.
Carter Smith, keeper. And depending on the spot, it's going to be close again. Elias Davis in on the stop for Washington. Signal.
Philadelphia was on a short along the game. Got some 2 rundowns.
Ha!
This defensive front, watch them just hold their points, hold their gaps, getting off a block. Really nice job there by William Davis, utilizing his hands, and then just hanging up.
It's a really good run defense. You know, you were seeing it in a number of ways. One bigger than right there on a 4-2 stop. But now DeMond Williams in the Washington offense backed up inside their own 5. Jordan Foreman in the backfield with him. From his own end zone.
Incomplete.
Denzel Austin, that ball a little low.
Last time walking down the road, my legs struggling. Right? Multiple turnovers, sack toss fumble, and then laid up the road at Michigan. Uncharacteristic to who he's been since he's gotten to this Washington program. Played last year, over 200 snaps as a true freshman. Backed up at Camp Randall. Not necessarily the easiest of places.
No doubt. Second and 10.
Second and 10, they got him.
Out of the tackle, but won't get there. Brought down by Deani Hill, who came in as questionable coming in with an injury. But comes up with a big stop there to force a 3rd and long.
Yeah, watch out right here. He can kind of knife his way into the backfield. Really good call here by defense coordinator Mike Dressel.
Let's take a look. Really good penetration there from Ben Barton as well. The big
Yeah.
lineman. So got the tackle now for DeMond Williams. 3 yards deep in his own end zone on 3rd and long. Flush out, rolling right, got it complete to Jordan Coleman. Another big stick. Here, Latimer.
Well, you'll see this today, Rat, especially on 3rd down. It's a trending college football. Play with a middle safety. Keep an eye right here. This is Matt Young. As the player pulls, that's Denzel Boston.
Let's go, Badgers.
Really nice job understanding.
Let's go, Badgers.
Receivers for Washington.
Let's go, Badgers.
Check it down. We'll rally the football. Right now, Wisconsin, they have one missed tackle in this game. They've leveraged the football tremendously.
The gun on the way for Washington into the hands of Tyrell Henry. He's got a little bit of room. And Wisconsin will begin their 3rd possession inside Washington territory. Back in 15 seconds.
On a slippery Fansville.
Look, our QB's on the draft slot. Any minute now. Oh, he's going.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen someone slide so far. College football, it's a everything.
Right now, the first 250 fans will get $20 on the Big Ten Plus annual
Ah.
stream. Nearly 2,700 more events across the Big Ten this season. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to BigTenPlus.com. Make sure you enter FT20 when selecting an annual pass at checkout. Take advantage of this on Parker Smith. Trying to take advantage of good field position after the punt. First down play goes north.
They're going to be careful with the ball. Ball security is going to be a primary right now for Wisconsin. You want to upset with the top 25 teams in America. Drops a snap. You know, lucky this isn't catastrophic. A little low, but this is a baseball player first.
Yeah.
Major League Baseball, he's been around athletics his entire life. But there are some jitters. There are a little bit of nerves.
Yeah, they feel their hands. Lead and Carter Smith keeps it again. And a big gain on 2nd and long with the keeper. X3 Alexander, the linebacker for Washington, coming up with the stop after a 9-yard run.
9-yard gain.
Especially when you have an athlete like Carter Smith who's running downhill. Is he going to hand it to his back, getting the Tuca? Is he going to keep it out?
1st and 10, Wisconsin. No, 3rd and 2.
Outside of the penalty that wiped out the one pass attempt for Smith on that first drive that he was in for the injured Danny O'Neal, taking off on the cards. Keep monitoring that situation for you as Carter Smith takes out, getting it to guard, 3rd and short. Not going to get there, 1.5 yards shy. Tacario Davis and Zach Durfee in on the stop for Washington. That could be the final play of the first quarter.
Wisconsin, we come on back. I'm ready for it. Why not? Let it ride today with your freshman quarterback.
So from the 35, Luke Fickell with the decision to make. Kick or put the ball back in the hands of your true freshman quarterback.
financial plan, your money can be a tool for giving thanks, planning ahead, and spreading joy. For lifting people up, putting down roots, and bringing loved ones home. However you spend this holiday season, Thrivent can help you plan your finances for the people, causes, and communities you're most thankful for. Thrivent, where money means more.
Hey, Copilot, show me how to stream my music in the best possible quality on Spotify.
Certainly. I've highlighted the audio quality menu. Switch that to lossless and you'll get the richest sound.
Oh yeah, sound like the bad boy
Luke Fickle
patio, getting rained on.
is new the point. Needs to be fired.
Sometimes you need to spice things up.
I still don't agree with that athletic director.
Crispy chicken from Taco Bell.
Because what he's done over the past 2 years,
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diane.
Hi, I just received a
none of the fans, none of the players
Earn a little extra back.
are not playing for him. They're playing against
15 pumpkins?
him.
That works.
Absolutely.
How about flowers?
What he meant to say was flamethrower.
A what?
Team.
Ah! What a stupid, dumb commercial.
Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest? I will come the cheesiest
Official sponsor of the college football playoff.
T-Mobile is the best place to get the powerful new iPhone 17.
Hold on. Is this big enough?
Is what big enough?
I should dance.
Feel it. 4 iPhones, no traded. I got rid of them.
Get fired up. At T-Mobile, get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
I'm gonna do a flip.
Whatever energy drink she had, I want some.
Time is running out on Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl. So first round, get your go-to. Second, have what she's having. What he's having. Go on, try it all while you still can. Starting at $13.99.
Let's go for Madison as we start the second quarter. Moment ago, Danny Rogers catching up with Washington head coach Jeff Fish.
Coach, a true freshman quarterback checks in for Wisconsin, Carter Smith. What's the number one way you need your defense to adjust to him?
Well, I think we're just keep playing the way we're playing defense. They're not really throwing the football, so it's all run game right now. So we got to continue to defend that.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Danny, thank you. Thanks to Jeff Fish as well. His defense has to be back out on the field with Luke Fickle going for it once again. A 4th and 2. Full house backfield here. And Carter Smith takes the snap. He's got the first down and more inside the 30.
This is impressive from offensive coordinator Jeff Grimes. They love this play. We're going to pitch it out here. They've run it 3 times in the first quarter. They fake the pitch. He follows his offensive lineman, Joe Brunner. Nice job. And this is the athleticism of this true freshman. That fake does just enough to slow down the safety, Alex McLaughlin, and they finally get a 4th down conversion.
Offensive coordinator Jeff Grimes telling us that Brunner, a guy that he trusts, guy that he likes, guy that he values his opinion. Brunner saying that this group of offensive linemen finally starting to come together. Up to convert on 4th down. Big stick as Carter Smith was going to the end zone for DeKel Crowdis. Ball falls incomplete. Toughness from the freshman.
Now, there's something about playing football. You want to get that first hit. You're a true freshman. Now, you remember back in the day, there it is. Gonna climb the ladder and gets popped by the other true freshman, Ryland Dillard Allen.
Boy, he's got some edge. He's got some competitiveness. Loves to bring it and fire up that Washington defense with the hit.
And it's amazing. I mean, 2 weeks ago he was on the scout team. They moved him in the bye week to practice with the offense.
Take the give it, take the boot on the end around. Carter Smith again trying to pick his way through the Washington defense. Brought down by another true freshman, Zadrius Ray Saleh. Guy they absolutely love and thinks is a future star at lineup.
They want to keep the tempo going here just to keep that defensive personnel the same for Washington.
And Smith with the low pressure, able to get by McAllister on the run. Smith looking end zone for the running back. Atuka found his way all the way down the field, but that ball also falls incomplete. Another 4th down now for the Badgers.
make a big completion down the field. But it'll be lessons learned for him.
Field goal attempt.
Yeah, inside the fridge red zone.
Fourth and 6. This time.
Nathaniel Bakos lining up 42-yard field goal attempts.
42-yard.
Missed from 48 back in the first quarter. Hold is down. Kick is good. And Wisconsin has the lead. Up 3-0 and a little bit of momentum now for this Badgers team. And some happy fans here at Camp Randall.
Marathon is rewarding fans with savings of up to $1 per gallon. All by earning rewards on every gallon and on select in-store items.
I wouldn't get too happy.
Making every pit stop and snack break worthy of a celebration.
Score.
The more you fuel up, the more you score with Marathon Rewards. Marathon, the official fuel of the Big Ten.
Hey, Dad. That kind of looks like your car.
Wait a minute. It is our farm.
Honey, we're good. That's why we chose Sun Owners. We work with our agent to get the right coverage so that when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered.
Huh. That simply makes sense.
Ask your independent agent if Sun Owners make sense for you. Looks like I'll be taking you to work tomorrow.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flag that found its way into every place. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Check their new game day fit. Oh snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable song. It's Couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's Couture.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
Well, today's team comparison brought to you by Ace Hardware, looking at two absolutely picturesque settings: Madison, Wisconsin, Seattle, Washington. Two UWs, founded within 13 years of each other, back in the old 1800s. Huskies and the Badgers, just the 5th overall meeting between these two teams. Washington enters in each of the previous 4, last time 1992. Harry Alvarez was coaching the Wisconsin Badgers. They took on the defending national champion Washington Huskies in Seattle. Right now, it's the Wisconsin Badgers with the advantage after the Nathaniel Bakos field goal. It's 3-0. We get set to see Devon Williams taking this offense back out on the field once again.
Oh, you know things pretty fun.
Devon Williams.
It's the city to go to. In the old Big Ten. Now, this new Big Ten, Big Ten is in Seattle. You have one little debate there. Who's going to claim the UW?
For Washington, obviously, college football playoff rankings, college football playoff berth very much in the conversation. Number 23 in the initial rankings at 10 on Tuesday. Keep stacking wins. That number goes down. But Adam Muhammad was that game with Devon Williams on the keeper. This tiebreaker. Southern for no game.
Wisconsin, when they are at their best,
Damn, folks, I don't went into a phone.
free snap, they're stepping, you're going to move the defensive line, you're going to move the linebacker. They have done it in a couple weeks at the pace they did early on in the season. We saw them do it prior to that snap. That's a challenge in the quarterback decision-making role.
Ron Williams, only the 3rd Big Ten player since 2000, with over 250 passing yards, on average over 50 rushing yards. Incredible dual threat of Amari Evans, the intended receiver on that throw that falls incomplete.
And rare mix. I mean, Ron Williams tremendously active as a passer. Was good in the pocket, saw an exotic pressure, just sat there
protection. And then that protection breaks down, and Damon Williams, who he does so well. Williams still moving. Breaking tackles now inside Badger territory for the 38 of 36-yard gain on the scramble.
Yeah, there's just no defense for this right here. Watch the pressure up front. It's a really nice job of staying in the pass rush lanes. Mason Ryder, 22, trying to get an arm on him, but the athleticism of Damon Williams. Look at it. It's easy for him. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to utilize my legs, and there's no defense for that, right? There is no defense for that type of athlete with his speed at the quarterback position.
Pushing on 500 rushing yards this season to get to Adam Muhammad now. His 41st carry of the season goes nowhere.
We talked to Jeff Fish, who's also the play caller of Washington. What's it like calling plays for Damon Williams? Because he's the most dynamic player he's ever called a play for in his illustrious career as an offensive coordinator or head coach. He goes, well, if I call bad plays, sometimes he can make it look really good, but also understanding that he can go 1, 2, 3. If they're not open, he can trust his athleticism to get the first down.
Yeah, Jed saying Damon has changed the way that he calls plays. And Williams complete. Back to Raiden Vines, Brian, another one of that trio of talented true freshman receivers for the Huskies to gain a 6. But Damon, again, like so good. For Jed Fish doesn't want to rely on the skill set too much, but once the ball goes to accentuate the skill set, it is a fine line for the Huskies play caller. And this is a dangerous down the distance for the Wisconsin defense. Damon can keep it again, gets the edge and gets the first down, pushed out of bounds by Ricardo.
Goodbye.
Jed Fish and Damon Williams have a really good open relationship with each other. They meet for 1 hour every Wednesday, and that's so Coach Fish can go over the options in terms of what plays to run. He asks Damon, hey, do you want A or B? Because when Damon's out here on the field, he can't talk back to his offensive or his play caller and tell him what he wants. So it's a really good relationship running here in Seattle with Fish and Damon.
Talk about what you like, what you love, why you like those plays. Like snapping. Denzel Boston comes up with another grab from Damon Williams.
Denzel Boston is so talented around the Williams taking his game to another level. Watch this route to break it off. This time right in the sticks. Knows exactly where he needs to get. Remember early in the game, the 4th down, they don't convert it. It's a little short up during a conversation with Kevin Cummings, his wide receiver coach, saying, when it's tight, make sure you get 2 yards past the 1st down marker.
We talk about a coaching job. Kevin Cummings getting 3 true freshman receivers ready to roll. And speaking of rolling, that's what Damon Williams is doing, rolling out, rolling home in the end zone before that away.
Yeah, and it's important to note is he's pressured there by the edges of Wisconsin. Darrell Peterson, he's missing the first half due to a targeting penalty against the Oregon Ducks. There's been 2 plays thus far in this first half where Damon Williams has found the edge. You know, again, you go back to the word leverage. That's all Luke Fickell and his staff has talked about. Meaning, keep Damon Williams on your inside shoulder. Keep him coming back to the field where you have help, where there's 10 other defenders.
No Jeremy Coleman in this drive. It's been all Adam Muhammad as we are now in the red zone here for Washington. And Mason Ryder's going to get tagged for a personal foul, hitting Damon Williams after the whistle that initially stopped the play. Luke Fickell not like it.
Offensive 86. Final penalty. It's 2nd down.
They're not going to. It looked like an extra flag came out when Ryder made that contact, but it might have just been the second recognition of the false start. That was some contact. Boy, that didn't count.
This guy was Ryder yesterday. He is on the screen there.
Officials already in the process of notifying, but Ryder, along with Sebastian Cheeks, getting more play time, getting the start for Darrell Peterson, who's out in the first half. We're welcoming back in the second half as a result of a targeting penalty against Oregon. Got a timeout on the field. So Yogi, for this Washington offense, they've been able to move the ball, right? And when it's come down to it,
this linebacking group has done a really nice job for Jonah Coleman coming back in for this offense. But here we are on second down. You got to play the situation. You want to come away with points if you're watching here on this drive. So no sacks, no forced throws for Devon Williams.
As it stands now, very much in pretty close field goal range. 2nd and 15 after a false start. DeLock looking for a shot to Denzel Boston. Incomplete. That ball sailing out of bounds behind Hill in the coverage.
Yeah, this is a nice job by these corners. What they're trying to do against the Devon Williams is bait them into throws. So they're going to play near the line of scrimmage. On the snap, they're going to act like they're doing that, and then they're going to drop into cover. Lucky there wasn't a turnover there. There you see it at the top of the screen. That's Hill. Look at his eyes the whole time. Whenever DB is looking back at the corner, they're playing zone coverage. They're trying to manipulate his decision. Here it comes on a 3rd down. They've got to have integrity in their pass rush here. They have to keep an eye on the legs of Devon Williams.
Pressure rising on the inside. Can't ready to go for 3rd and long. Devon Williams grabs the snap. Evades the rush, looking for Whiteside. Just out of his grasp. Would have been an incredible catch, but a nice throw by Williams on the run.
This was incredible. In so many different areas. Let's talk about Devon Williams. The throw. Almost the fingertip grab. Just can't complete it. Wow. True freshman right there trying to make a play, but that was forced a little early because of the pass rush from the defensive line.
So here comes Grady Gross. 6 of 8 on field goals so far this year. For 42, and that one is through. So Washington answers the Wisconsin field goal with 3 points of their own. 3 all. Under 10 to play now.
I'm stumped. Friendly insurance lizard, first letter G. Geppetto?
Come on, you just switched to Geico for car insurance? They knew exactly what you needed?
Friendly people at Geico weren't lizards.
Think European accent, yay big.
Napoleon?
No.
Not even a lizard. Maybe I can help.
No way, it's the Geico Gecko.
This guy knows crosswords. 64 across is quibble.
Thank you.
Get more support.
Is that how you spell fracascia?
Get more with Geico.
Cause I'm shoo shoo shoo, shoo shoo shoo, shoo 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 shoo, sugar down.
Gemini, which of these would be a little less expected?
Check out the albums. They go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until Saturday if they're kept in water.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more games, non-stop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories. More highlights. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spots, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
You see a guy wearing a helmet and shoulder pads, and you don't realize the adversity that these guys face. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of sacrifice that have to be made along the way. He loved to compete. Everybody sees Saturdays, but they don't see what goes into Saturdays.
I look up to my dad.
I'll be right back, everybody.
It's just the resiliency to get to where you
Oh,
want to
I'm
be.
gonna put that in slow mode.
That's the journey.
Tied 3 apiece.
An all-new episode of The Journey, Tuesday on the Big Ten Network.
Tuesday, don't miss men's hoops when the Badgers are on the floor at the Kohl Center to take on Ball State. Live coverage begins at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Win number 2 of the season last night. Attendance at Kohl Center. You see that win over Northern Illinois. We were talking about patience with Chris McIntosh and Luke Fickle. How about the fact that Greg Gard was, at least from the external perception, under the hot seat a little bit. Maybe the fans growing weary, but modernize the offense. Chris McIntosh sticking with guard and patience has paid off on that front. Eddie Anthony back deep to receive this kick from Ethan Machowski, and they'll go into the end zone out of the field to Danny Rogers.
After that Washington field goal, really interesting sight here down on the sideline. Offensive lineman
for that offensive line. He returned not just for the true freshman starting next to him in John Mills, but all the way to the right tackle and beyond. See if he can rally the troops there on offense. Right now it's Carter Smith's turn for Wisconsin. And he's going to keep it once again, where he's been dangerous thus far, just going to get out of bounds. Middle 8. Taking a look at the play selection. I don't know if there really is a selection. It's been run the football.
Yeah, well, I think when you talk about position group here in Wisconsin, you just haven't been able to see highlighted all season. It's the receiver. And a big part of that is the quarterback play, the offensive line, revolving door that's been at both of those spots. They're going to see a ton of man coverage. This is what Washington does with their 2 6'4" corners. They're going to have to beat it.
Quick hook in the first completion for Wisconsin today. Going to have to wait. Deshaun Lynch getting a big call on that quick throw.
Yeah, they totally took this one back in the house. Nice job just understanding what's coming on that inside tunnel screen. Anthony all over it.
Wisconsin's had 3 consecutive 8-play drives, but that streak surely in peril here as a 3rd and long stands in their way 0 for 4 so far on 3rd downs. Step up, pressure comes. Sacked by Jacob Lane. His 3rd sack of the season. It's a big one to force a punt.
This is a nice job from every player of this defense. Watch number 12 right here. He's going to make it happen. Alex McLaughlin, he starts in the line of scrimmage. Then he goes all the way back to the deep safety. Carter Smith holding on to it. What do I do? What do I do? Here comes the pressure. And then there's the coverage. A completely different coverage post-snap. If Carter Smith saw pre-snap for a true freshman, that's just a cap.
Blocked is blocked. The punt is blocked by Washington. Recovery at the 1-yard line. Anthony Ward comes up with the block for the Washington punt return team, punt block team on this play.
You watch the right side of this punt block unit. Anthony Ward and company untouched back in to the punter. Hands below the eye. That's perfect. That's perfect execution. And a sudden change for Jake Fish and company.
Wisconsin, unfortunately, has been here before and had 2 punts blocked already this season. And that one sets this Husky offense up with a prime time scoring opportunity. Whistle play. Perhaps giving a chance to look at where this ball is recovered.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Perfect block. I mean, clinic worthy, hands below the eyes. Nice job.
Make the diamond.
That's right. You've done the drill, right?
He sure missed. It does look like that ball scoots into the end zone. Now, would that turn this into a safety? If it's in the grasp of Wes, the punter?
Because they say that's control the ball.
Yeah, that's what you're looking at here.
I don't think he is, right?
Let's bring in our rules expert, Steve Strimling, for another look here.
Yeah, you can see the ball loose under the punter, and they ruled that he recovered it in the field of play. You have to have a replay that ball continued to be loose, and the control is actually in the end zone. I don't see enough to change this. I see why they're looking at it, but they're going to have to see that ball was clearly in the end zone without control rather than sliding them back.
That the ball in the cover at the 4-yard line is upheld. Washington.
Certainly worth taking a look. Thanks, Steve. Running Banks on the call. Play upheld. Recovery puts it at the 1-yard line. I imagine Joe McCooley's got a big old target on his back right now for this Wisconsin defense. He'll get the carry, but he is stuffed. Wisconsin with a big stop. On first down, Ben Barton leading the charge.
Perkins, I mean, just can't ball. And you're right, Joe Coleman, he's that guy. And you need to find the end zone.
More touchdowns this season for Coleman than the entirety of the Wisconsin offense. Will he add another? It's going to be a throw. Denzel Boston, one-hand touchdown, Huskies. Eighth receiving touchdown of the season for Boston, might be his most impressive.
Man coverage against the best corner for Wisconsin, Ricardo Holman. Nice job attacking inside. There's contact, no call. And how about just understand when to open up his hips to make that one-handed grab.
Extra point from Gross is up and good. Denzel Boston. Red zone reception and touchdown. King, his 12th touchdown inside the red zone of his career, puts the Huskies on top. 10-3.
My mother told me.
We can settle this with a sibling cage match or Jimmy John's new toasted pizza sandwiches.
Love me, Mom. It's a win-win.
It's marinara everywhere.
Toasted pizza sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
When you've got a classic ride, you need tools you trust. Whether you drive it every day or only take it out on the biggest night of the year, count on Harbor Freight. Early Black Friday is here.
I'm coming for you.
Who will rise? Who will fall?
On Battle of the States.
The floor. Watch anytime on Hulu.
The Big Ten Cancer Research Consortium is where the Big Ten's fierce rivals join forces to take down their common foe. The rivalry still exists, but maybe that's what fuels such a powerful collaboration. Working together on cancer research to advance treatments and therapies to bring more options to patients who need them. Learn more at big10crc.org. Cancer is the one opponent that unites the entire Big Ten.
Next Saturday, Heisman contender Fernando Mendoza leading number 2 Indiana against the Badgers. The excitement kicks off at the Eastern 9 a.m. Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. That number 2 ranking was squarely in peril against Penn State today. A late interception from Fernando Mendoza turned into a touchdown for Penn State that gave them the lead, but Mendoza, like he did against Iowa and against Oregon, bounced back with a drive inside the final 2 minutes and what ended up being a game-winning score to Omar Hooper. Who might have been one of the best touchdown catches of the season. Penny Anthony on the return here for Wisconsin. And that ball will come out just shy of the 25-yard line. Today's hardest working player is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Denzel Boston hard at work today. 6 catches on 8 targets.
Yeah, he's getting impressive and done it in a variety of different ways, bunch of different locations. Quick game, get the ball, a quick little screen, see if you can get the ball downfield, finding zones, holding defense. I think it's man-to-man coverage in the red zone, something he's done since he showed up in Seattle. And it's been impressive. You just look at the story of him and the players he's learned from, Roma Dunze, Jalen Polk, Jalen McMillan, 3 players in the National Football League. He was the young buck. He was the freshman back in the day. And now he's the guy. I really think. Let's see let's do a 5 there for but I think that he's really taking the next step in his development. And Jeff Fish referenced it to us this week of why not sometimes is make a decision. And you're going to train like an NFL player. You're going to prepare like a pro.
Talked to Roma Dunze this week, who echoed those sentiments that Denzel was making splash plays like we saw on that one-handed touchdown catch just a moment ago career, knew he had NFL player type of potential. Certainly showing that now. Second down carry for Gideon Atuka. Run down after no gain. Look at that 2022 wide receiver. Insane. Robadunze out there to the left. Jalen Polk, number 2. How about Jalen McMillan, number 11? Those are all 3 NFL players right now. And then there he is. There's Denzel Boston.
The young pop.
It's kind of a circle of life type feeling for these Huskies, right? Because that trio helping bring Denzel Boston along. He's now helping bring along a new trio of true freshman wide receivers. Third down for the true freshman Carter Smith at quarterback. Pressure on his face, just going to dirt it. DeCario Davis, the corner, coming up to provide the pressure. And the pass game just not getting off the ground.
Well, look, I think really good coaches make adjustments at halftime. Exceptional coaches make adjustments in game. And you're watching Washington do that in this game. So, okay, Carter Smith is the quarterback. It's been all run game over these quick perimeter throws. So we need to make sure that someone is into his face as quickly as possible. So it looks like there's going to be blitz from the linebackers over the center. It's not. It's actually from the corner.
Wisconsin hot blocked last night. Not this one. Sean West gets that away. And it's Boston going to return it, but not for much. Wrapped up pretty quickly by the Wisconsin Badgers. Take a look at the first installments of the college football playoff bracket. As we see those top seeds, Ohio State and Indiana repping the Big Ten. Obviously, Oregon in there at number 9. Maybe a little bit of a cause for disagreements from the Ducks fan base there. But as it stands, they would be playing in that first round, which begins Friday, December 19th. Ohio State, Indiana, already winners today, will remain those top 2 seeds. As Washington comes back out on offense. Play action for Devon Williams. Looking to set something up, and he's got Greengrass in front. He'll take it, slide down. And was hit as he made that slide by Matt Young. Denzel Boston caught that punt and is slipping off. Had to get helped off, in fact, by Moore and Hyde. Dave?
Yeah, Boston literally hopped into the medical tent. He's still in there currently, and Washington is without their starting center, Landon Hatchett. He has a club on his right hand, so he physically can't snap the ball. But he still has his helmet, so maybe he'll settle in somewhere else on that line.
Good eye there, Danny. Zach Penny would be that next center in, and he is 58. So Landon usually plays right next to his brother, Garen Hatchett. So now Garen get used to the new center right next to him. Same for Devon Williams. And a 3rd and short.
Yeah, he's got Ben Barton right over the top of him.
Oh, what slide run. Got it complete. It's Quentin Moore who is back into the Husky lineup after an injury against Rutgers. Forced him out in the last 2 games, but that's a big spot for Moore.
Yeah, this is so hard. I mean, imagine trying to play defense against him on wings. He's like a point guard. Well, what's he going to do? Ball out? Is he going to run it? And you're playing the edge, and you're Mason Poston, the true freshman. That's just a challenge. That's just a challenge. Poston's right there. What am I going to do? Is he going to run? Is he going to throw it? And he just checks it down to the tight end, who they have missed.
15-yard gain for Moore. Another passing opportunity here, setting up the screen. Devon Williams, 3 offensive linemen in front. And he's going to get the first down. Jonah Coleman, It's that screen pass from Devon Williams. Mason Posa on the tackle after a gain of 11.
That's the first thing that defensive coordinator Mike Tressel told us. They got 3 dudes, like real dudes, and that's the second one limping off. Boston was one, Coleman limping a little bit there. Of course, Devon Williams would be the other one.
First step down is now the Husky offense with 36. Good protection for Williams, taking a deep shot for Delvin Roebuck, and picked off. Picked off by Ricardo Holman. That ball short and inside, and the Wisconsin defense steps up.
2 years ago, 7 interceptions. Finally gets one. Here, his second of the season.
Talk about a guy with some pride for this program, right? Been around, seen it all here at Wisconsin, trying to be a foundation for the future. He comes up with the interception and the first takeaway today for Wisconsin.
Yeah, and look, you got to talk about Devon Wake. Your top 2 players are out. Like, think about it. As Wisconsin possibly gets a turnover, they're dying to get one. But for Devon Wake, Boston's out, Coleman's out. Tanique is trying to do too much. I mean, it wasn't a good decision for a guy who traditionally has made very high percentage decisions as a quarterback.
Baltimore inside and overthrown there. A really easy pick for Holman. And we're going to have early movement from the left tackle, Riley Mullman.
Second down.
Let's go to Dave Robson in Chicago for his studio update.
Yeah, Red Rutgers is about to finish off Maryland. Antoine Raymond, 240 rushing yards in this game. Goes for any Big Ten player this season. It's 35-20. Scarlet Knights very late in the game, guys.
Big bounce back for Rutgers. We saw him just 2 weeks ago in that dramatic win on a field goal over Purdue. Tough loss last week, bouncing back now against Maryland. Getting Tuca bouncing off tacklers. Eventually brought down Alex Laughlin in on that tackle for this safety spot. They're going to move the 6 to 9-yard gain.
Tuca runs every time with the ball, like it's the last time he's going to run the ball. I mean, he is running with such violence and such force. He is falling forward every single time. We talked about earlier this week. He was so honored, so excited to be here, get a little help from his lead blocker and Ager, and he's having a whale of a game coming off. A pretty impressive game against the Oregon Ducks 2 weeks ago.
No question, first career start. And his dad and a few of his siblings in the stands for the first time seeing it play. But his teammate Jackson Aker on the carry this time shut down on that play before it even got started. Deshaun Lynch.
Timeout, Washington. Second and a half.
And Washington headed the 2-minute timeout. They're going to call a timeout of their own. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Denzel Boston is on a card.
You need pants.
Right.
Come on, let's go. Hustle.
Stroller.
Double shoulder.
When you want your holiday to feel like a holiday,
Hi, guys.
it matters where you stay. Book now and save up to 25% during the holidays. Hilton for the stay.
Concerning moment here for the Washington Huskies, up 10-3, just north of the 2-minute timeout, and Denzel Boston out of the game right now on a cart going back to the Washington locker room after fielding a punt and looking off the field. Updates to come. Carter Smith working his way through that Washington defense. Another look here at the punt return.
Yeah, it just looks like when he starts to get tackled, you can see it from up here, he's trying to pivot a little too much. Look at that left foot.
Starting receiver in there on punt team. And we have reached the 2-minute timeout. Wisconsin with a third down opportunity for leadership.
Snoring, gasping, feeling exhausted. Wake up to Zepbound, the first and only prescription medicine that improves moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea, OSA, in adults with obesity. A breakthrough treatment that significantly reduces breathing interruptions during sleep. After taking Zepbound for just 1 year, many people had no OSA symptoms. Don't take it allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. If you are nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Wake up to Zepbound. Ask your doctor about Zepbound for obstructive sleep apnea.
The Burger King double cheeseburger is love at first bite.
pieces of melty cheese, pure joy. It has a way of making the world melt into the distance. It's time to celebrate a classic, because life's simple pleasures matter. We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule. Big Ten Network Saturday Night Hockey. The Badgers and Wolverines face off in a top 10 showdown. Stars! The puck drops tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on the Big Ten Network.
Coming up at the half, we'll send it to Dave Revson, Howard Griffith, and former Husky Marcel Reese. The halftime report sponsored by Old Trapper. Marcel, get a chance to evaluate his defense here on a third down for Wisconsin. Still looking for their first completion in this game. Last time the Big Ten team went over on pass completion to the first pass in the morning, nearly a decade ago. Smith, spread out. Oh, that's incomplete. Would have been well short. And another pop coming for the Badgers.
Alex McLaughlin all over that. He's been such an impressive player. Safety on the motion. He beats the motion with his speed. His eyes are on it the entire time. Last minute he sees it. Tackles the upfield shoulder, breaks up the pass. He's a real talented player. Watch him on the motion. He's going to beat the motion over the top. That's what you have to do as a defensive back. Clinic-worthy job by the transfer from Northern Arizona, who's truly bet on himself. Now a Big Ten starter for this defense.
There's not GPS for good directions like that, like he had to the ball. And so another punt. This time coming down in the hands of Rashawn Clark. Rashawn Clark, the nickelback for the Husky defense, stepping in for the injured Denzel Boston again, went out on the card just a moment ago. Now under 2 minutes to play. Oh, Trevino.
I like this.
All right. So the college football playoff ranked 7 Big Ten teams this week, a conference record. How many consecutive weeks has the CFP #1 team been from the Big Ten?
Okay, so if we're going to go with just CFP rankings, last year I'm going to go
Today's trivia question, sponsored by T-Mobile, as you said, 6 weeks. Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
Last year.
Yeah, way longer. Yeah, my bad. Maybe 12. 13. 13.
Wisconsin in that number as we speak will probably stay there. Adam Muhammad in at running back. Jonah Coleman also went off on their last possession. Coleman getting tall here. Coleman spinning forward. You give a gain of 8. 8 weeks. Oregon had 6 last year. Michigan 1, and then Ohio State with the first one this year. A flag down. Ryan Banks will let us know what the call is. 1:32 left. Wisconsin will get the ball to start the second half. So great opportunity for Washington here in the middle 8. Last 4 minutes of the first half.
Play. Unsportsmanlike conduct now. Offense for 50. Ball off the mark.
rock. And while you're down there posing for pictures, I'm seeing a bigger picture from up here. And this little birdie's telling me it's time for this rock to roll. Photo bomb! And if you don't have the right insurance, this can go flat in your savings. Awesome! So get Allstate, save money, and be protected from mayhem. Yeah, like me.
70 seconds left in the first half. Wisconsin called the timeout. Hopefully they get a stop here on 3rd and long. And Damon Williams gets out of trouble. Still looking. And now just going to throw it away. But the Wisconsin defense with some big-time pressure. Mason Ryder comes up with that pressure to force the throw away.
Well, how about Luke Fickell, being aggressive and taking the timeout? You could have easily just let that, let's just get to halftime, no problem. We're going to get the ball coming out of the half. Says, no, we don't do that. Calls a timeout. They bring pressure. Damon Williams showcases athleticism, but the back end stays home. There's nothing there. Damon Williams takes a shot a little bit into the band. He's moving as well.
Big three for the Huskies. Someone can handle that ball. Knuckler off the foot of Luke Dunn will give Wisconsin some tremendous field position with 52 seconds left in this first half.
And one timeout. So you go to your menu in your 2-minute offense here, and right now you're just trying to come away with points. You hear it every week. It's the middle 8, the last 4 minutes. Take a look at this punt. Almost blocked. Looks like it was clean. Just shanked a little bit to the right. And now Wisconsin is in business.
Tyrese Fury got close, but it was clean. And so now on the plus side of the 50.
That's Gunnar
Simmons.
Yeah, I like this ball. He's the better passer. He knows his offense. He's been in game.
Started the last 4 for Wisconsin. And got complete, and we have our first completion of the first half. It's Trench Kakaluna off the right arm of Hunter Simmons, fresh into the game.
The clock is running here, so you have to be all over right now if you're Hunter Simmons.
Now they'll run it. Getting it into not much there. And now we'll have that final timeout from Wisconsin.
Timeout, Wisconsin. It's final. 30 seconds.
Plenty of high fives in the crowd beneath us here, cheering that first completion of the game. 4 starts for Hunter Simmons. Struggled a little bit, played some tough opponents, certainly. Last one in the rain at Autzen Stadium doesn't get more difficult than that. But Simmons certainly into the game to provide some of that passing element to this offense. Mark Smith, like again, before we go back to it, like how big was his video of plays from that game?
Clearly a running threat. Now here comes Simmons. If I'm him right now, I'd work in between the hashes. There's more than enough time here, and that's often in these types of situations where you can find creases of this defense. Keep an eye on Trench Kakaluna at number 2. He's in the slot right over the W for Wisconsin.
Such a dynamic playmaker, so good in space. 35, Simmons. Complete, it's Chris Brooks. And a first down for Wisconsin. Clock will stop temporarily to reset the chains inside 2 minutes. 12-yard game.
This has got to either be a completion.
There's some confusion there as to what Wisconsin wanted to do. The receivers did not get off the line.
I think people thought he was going to spike it.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like to me from the receivers. I don't know if enough people were on or off the line of scrimmage.
Great call.
Okay, that's third down for the offense on 78. Penalty. First down.
It's the right guard, Colin Cutler. I've been miscommunication on that front, too.
Receivers said, I think I'm going to spike it.
Yeah, you can see Brooks is saying, what are you doing, guys? You're probably covers the run.
Yeah, and he's clearly downfield, about 5-6 yards. Self-inflicted negative right there. And this is why Hunter Simmons is in the game. He's got to have mastery around this situation. 18 seconds, more than enough time to put yourself in the manageable field goal range.
Simmons, first and 15 on the run. A little low.
Because we're right in front of the official.
If this is a 15-yarder, you're now out of field goal range.
Now, play. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Offensive 10. 15-yard penalty. Down counts. Second down. Second hands first. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Again.
So Gideon Natuka gets called for the unsportsmanlike bumping Rainey Saleh, the true freshman linebacker for Washington. Looked like he was trying to stand up for his teammate, but again, you gotta be smart in
You
these
gotta know the
situations.
situation, right? You gotta know the situation. You gotta get back on the line of scrimmage. You gotta get the play after an incomplete.
And so now we'll have a 2nd and 30, but that's not about down the distance here. It's about time, and it's about can we get back into field goal range if you're Wisconsin.
Yeah, see if you can get a completion in the seam. Get as much as you can. Then you gotta spike the ball.
And they're just gonna run it. It's Gary Dupree with his first carry. Redshirt fresh sophomore running back. It's questionable coming in, but that is going to do it for the first half. So a great opportunity for Wisconsin squandered with the penalty.
And I think that's the story for Wisconsin. You got missed field goals, missed opportunities, special teams errors. I mean, they're right in this ball game. They have to reset at halftime. They get the ball coming out for Washington. The question is, your big three, how healthy are they in Williams, Coleman, and Boston?
Certainly an opportunity for Wisconsin, knowing the questionable status of Devon Williams, Stuart Coleman, Denzel Austin, and for more on Washington, instead of Aaron Rodgers.
Coach, your offense looked great when Devon was able to find Denzel in the end zone. What's it going to take to consistently move the ball here?
Well, we got to get Denzel, see if he's healthy, see if Joey's healthy, and then we got to pass protect better, and we got to make some more plays.
How healthy is Devon Williams right now, too?
He's good. He's great.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
All right, so there's a little bit of a sigh of relief for Husky fans. Devon Williams will begin the second half, despite lifting half again there. But a touchdown pass to Denzel Boston. Wisconsin with opportunities. Got to minimize the mistakes. Coming up after a quick break, we'll send it to Dave of the game for the halftime report, sponsored by Old Trafford.
This or that.
Here they come, yo. Here they come.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo. Square's that. Yo, lift the lid. Yo, we can make it. To me. What we are, cause what we be. Be the epitome, do, die, difference. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo.
Get your Venmo debit card today with free Perplexity Pro.
This or that.
Finding inner flex with Duluth Double Flex Denim. Look deep. Deeper. 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 Too deep. Find your inner flex with Duluth Double Flex Ballroom Denim. Only at Duluth Trading.
Soon we'll be telling the whole stadium how Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds. Whoa! Now go get us tickets.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty.
Every idea you love began as nothing. Just a flicker on a screen, asking a simple question. What do you see?
Looking for what comes next? For that moment when everything finally... Whichever path you choose, it starts here.
Time is running out on Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl. So first round, get your go-to. Second, have what she's having. What he's having. Go on, try it all while you still can. Starting at $13.99.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter,
conference. Your new boyfriend can know nothing but football.
Oh, he touched it down. Bro, that's the other team.
And still fit in just fine.
Have you tried the deck?
Oh, great fumble. Great fumble.
That's a Hail Mayo.
There's one touchdown in the first 30 minutes in Madison. Denzel Boston, who later left the game with an injury, scoring for the Huskies there on top of Wisconsin on the road. 10-3 as we welcome you in our Old Trapper halftime. Great to have you with us, Dave Repson, Howard Griffith, Marcel Reese. Guys, just 280 total yards between the two teams in this game. We've had a lot of injury issues on both sides. What stood out, Marcel?
Well, first of all, you hope that your big dogs are okay. If you're the Huskies, you want to make sure that Denzel Boston's good and Jonah Coleman can play. You hear Jeff Fish say that Damon Williams is going to be okay and ready to go. But this offense has to be better on first and second down. If you look at it, third down, you're only 3 of 8, which is not like this offense. It's very explosive and efficient offense, but that starts on first and second down. You have to run the ball efficiently, and then you can get to your explosive plays.
To piggyback that those third downs, they're averaging about 9 yards. 3rd and 9 every time they get in third down situations. So that's tough to overcome. You look at the Badgers, though. Offensively, they've been struggling to throw the football to get to completions, but they're doing a nice job of keeping this game close. Where they are right now, they're in a good position to win this game.
The Badgers right now are making this game ugly. Keep it on the ground, take the air out of the football, try and keep that Washington offense off the field as much as humanly possible, and stay in striking distance at the end of the game, and you don't have a chance to win the game.
I mean, give Wisconsin a ton of credit, guys. They've had to use 3 different quarterbacks in this game. They had another quarterback injury for a team that's had so many of them. They didn't complete a pass until the final minute of the half, and yet it's a one-score game. Defense has played really well, particularly that pass defense, which has been an issue all year for them, doing well against what can be a very explosive Washington team. So that's the story in Madison. Let's catch you up on everything else. But a busy day in the Big Ten. Oregon and Iowa, they've been playing in the rain in Iowa City near Hill. Here for the Ducks, breaking tackles, 19-yard touchdown. Oregon on top 9-0. They got an early safety, a botched punt snap by Iowa. Next drive though for the Hawkeyes, Mark Gronowski, DJ Vanami takes it in for the touchdown. It's 15-10. Iowa's just kicked the field goal. Kirk Ferentz' team coming into 5. Maryland and Rutgers, 8th and Kelly at Madison to Ian Strong. What a game Strong had, Marcel.
Yeah, Ian Strong, fantastic receiver, has been playing phenomenal all season long. One of the best in the country.
They had 3 touchdowns, and Antoine Raymond was fabulous, Howard. How about 240 rushing yards?
Really nice job, outstanding job on the line, and obviously the offensive line doing a great job. Include the tight ends in that as well, doing a great job of opening up those holes.
Rutgers 1 win away from a ball that short 40 yards, by the way, most for any Big Ten back this year. Number 2 got a major scare and continued a remarkable story. Tell you about Kurt Signetti's latest win next.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard. Forgetting that guard.
Where do we even get this guy?
Kevin Barnes, beat Franklin Elementary.
Okay, stop! Stop!
Guys, actions to city ordinance.
We'll get ready.
You have to stop. You think there's a shot to make the team?
No.
Respect the best. Respect the best.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Need hands. Come on, let's go. Hustle. Double shoulder.
Maybe you want your holiday to feel like a holiday.
Hi, guys. Welcome.
It matters where you stay. Book now and save up to 25% during the holidays. Hilton,
quitting time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
Tender love and care makes life worth living.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lost my memories of the last 8 years of my life.
Fox's critically acclaimed hit Doc is all you need.
I need to be the doctor that I was. I'd do whatever it takes.
And you can watch it anytime.
Every path we choose comes with a price. What's wrong? I just had a memory.
Doc, watch anytime on Hulu.
You see a guy wearing a helmet and shoulder pads, and you don't realize the adversity that these guys face. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of sacrifice that have to be made along the way. He loved to compete. Everybody sees Saturdays, but they don't see what goes into Saturdays.
I look up to my dad so much. Now I get to see him every day.
It's just the resiliency to get to where you want to be.
His upside is unlimited.
That's what the journey's all about.
An all-new episode of The Journey, Tuesday on the Big Ten Network.
Come on, Ohio State going to Purdue. Buckeyes actually trailed 3-0 early. Julian Sand, Jeremiah Smith, they'll take care of that.
Wake up and do it, right?
What they do.
Beautiful grab as the Buckeyes started the second quarter on the goal line and were able to punch it in. C.J. Donaldson, 40th touchdown of his career. Only Nicholas Singleton has more among active players nationally with 7-3. And Bucks are off and running. It's Sam Smith with his state pretty beauty. 13 straight win dating back to last season. Ohio State wins it 34-10. As for number 2, they got a much sterner test. Indiana going to State College. Ethan Grunkemeyer, Nicholas Singleton had a really nice day. Weaving his way in, and looky here, Penn State, which hadn't won a conference game, on top 24-20, but Fernando Mendoza marches Indiana down, and then what a catch. But Cooper,
Concentration, the eyes, both hands.
both feet, by the way. Good on Sunday. For good measure. Indiana goes on top 27-24, and the Indy Lions trying to Hail Mary. The prayer was not answered, and Indiana gets its first ever win in 14 trips to State College, 27-24. They are 10-0 for the second straight year. They had never been 10-0 in 136 years of football before last year. It just continues to be one of the most remarkable stories we've seen.
It really does, and it's been a long time. We haven't seen them in this type of game at all under Coach Sig, and really speaks to what this team understands they have to do. At the injuries, they had injuries. Guys weren't playing their best, but they raised the level. When they needed their big-time players to make big-time plays at the moment, they stepped up.
I'm gonna say this: if anyone out there wonders what it looks like for a coach to win a game for you, this is what it looks like. They weren't supposed to win this game. You have big players down on your team, but Coach Sig imparts confidence in that entire roster, even if they don't necessarily have the talent that they're going up against. Because you're looking at Penn State's record and saying, of course they're going to win. Well, this is the Penn State team, the same roster that was ranked number 2 in the country in preseason, and they're going to have guys drafted in April's draft. This is an incredible roster that they played against in Penn State, and they have all the momentum, a ton of energy, and that Indiana team didn't blink at all.
And to your point, guys you wouldn't expect to step up, stepping up. Charlie Becker had 7 catches in his career. He had 7 catches today with Elijah Surratt out. I mean, that's what it is.
This is why this is so impressive.
Yes.
You're seeing guys that haven't been called on, and they make big plays.
Also by sustainable.
Yeah, no doubt.
19-0 now against unranked teams under Kurt Signetti. They, of course, have Wisconsin coming up next week, and the Badgers trying to get their first conference win. Ricardo Hallman, his second pick of the year. Wisconsin within 7, 10-3 at the break.
Put your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease in check with Rinvoq, a once daily pill, and it works differently.
I got rapid relief at 2 weeks with Rinvoq. Check.
It helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
And I got lasting steroid-free remission. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infection.
infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
Superstitions, Matt?
Hi, Carly. It's a good thing Discover makes it easy to be a Big Ten fan.
Totally. I get cash back on my rally cap.
Cash back on my favorite glove.
Cash back on my Lucky Shamrock.
Cash back on my game day chicken wings.
Cash back on my one cleat.
Maybe earn cash back on my lucky ballet.
You win. Next round's on me.
Earn cash back on every purchase with Discover. The official card for Big Ten.
The DQ sauce and tossed chicken strip basket comes in your choice of honey barbecue or new sweet chili. Layers of flavor from the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. That's the sauce and tossed chicken strip basket. Get it delivered today. Only at DQ.
When you've got a classic ride, you need tools you trust. Whether you drive it every day or only take it out on the biggest night of the year, count on Harbor Freight. Early Black Friday is here.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. This Christmas, order online and we'll deliver same day. Or have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Around the block, what you need in stock. With service so good, it's guaranteed. Ace, the place with the help of hardware folks.
The Big Ten Cancer Research Consortium is where the Big Ten's fierce rivals join forces to take down their common foe. The rivalry still exists, but maybe that's what fuels such a powerful collaboration. Working together on cancer research to advance treatments and therapies to bring more options to patients who need them. Learn more at big10crc.org. Cancer is the one opponent that unites the entire Big Ten.
Time to make the sports.
Wake up to FS1's new Daily Sports Talk. Big Ten Live Football Halftime is sponsored by Old Trapper. What's your beef?
Wisconsin special teams hearing the sound, Howard, of the dreaded. Anthony Ward with the punt block for Washington, setting up the game's lone touchdown. Second half, Rhett, Yogi, Danny coming up.
2, please. Make that 3 with the Capital One Saver Card. You earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment. 3% cash back on salt. 3% cash back on sleep. You know this movie 3 hours, right? Good call.
Are you in this one?
Yeah, I'm in this one. Get the tentacles off my 3% cash back. Oh, perfect delivery. What's in your wallet?
Oh, hi. Work here. I know I've been a little unreasonable. Okay, a lot unreasonable. Ugh, I'm so clingy. But I got some help from UKG, and I'm like AI smart now. I'm ready to think about our future. Try new things together. I'll even be more flexible with your time. Look at us. It just feels right.
When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, man, that was one of the greatest days of my life.
But that day was ruined by accusations that my birds only want to sell wings. You know what they're saying out there? They're saying the quarterbacks are scrambling, apparently, to sell eggs.
Eggs are delicious. Great eggs.
Oh, Baker Mayfield's a bread influencer.
That does bait.
You know, football is not employed to sell food.
When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Here's to the stock that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Your personal finances start with you, but their impact can reach even further. With a Bread financial plan, your money can be a tool for giving thanks, planning ahead, and spreading joy. For lifting people up, putting down roots, and bringing loved ones home. However you spend this holiday season, Thrivent can help you plan your finances for the people, causes, and communities you're most thankful for. Thrivent, where money means more.
Lenny just turned 15 and my floors are messier than ever.
That's normal with dogs.
Lenny's my son, Steamer.
That's what you get for naming him Lenny.
Cause I'm Gemini, would you do to be a little less expected?
Check out the alliums. They go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until then.
Joshua Walker, world's best backwards basketball shooter.
6 grams of protein, loaded with fiber, and they come in over 20 tasty flavors. Blue Diamond Almonds might be the world's best snack. I should know.
The world's greatest neck.
Today's Big Impact Research takes us to Madison, where UW-Madison civil and environmental engineering professor Christy Revapol and her team tackle chemicals that contaminate our waterways, from the tiny streams to the Great Lakes. In her aquatic chemistry lab, Revapol's team studies how harmful pesticides and PFAS flow through rivers and lakes, and how natural processes like sunlight can be harnessed to break them down. Research like this helps to ensure that our priceless water resources are safe both for our communities and ecosystems. Certainly had some precipitation here in Madison as the rain comes down, freezing rain, 30-degree temps as we get set to kick off the second half. Washington leads Wisconsin 10-3 on Denzel Boston touchdown. But for Wisconsin, one thing you can hang your hat on right now is your rush defense. They've held 5 opponents so far this season under 100 yards rushing, well on their way to a 6th time.
And that's now, they're so gap sound. The word of the week was leverage. Making sure you leverage whether it's Jordan Coleman or Devon Wade. This linebacking core, this defensive front led by Mason Riker, they have done that, right? If they continue to do that, pending the help of Jordan Coleman and company, look out. And if they stop having these self-inflicted negatives, look out as well. The punt block, not making a field goal. I mean, Wisconsin has hurt themselves right in this game.
And the only kick of the second half will bounce through the end zone. We go back to Danny Rogers.
At the half, Wisconsin head coach Luke Fickell let out a good laugh and said, "Good question in regards to what the quarterback plan is moving forward." But he did tell me the true freshman Carter Smith will be the one coming out of the gates here in the second half. He has more of the juice. In terms of the defense for the Badgers, Coach Fickell said they are playing great. And in terms of special teams and that blocked punt in the first half, Coach Fickell takes a lot of pride in the special teams unit here at Wisconsin, especially the punting group. He said, "That's on me. I've got to do better."
This is the biggest point on the run game as well. Didn't even Tuca in the run game getting the lion's share of the carries for Wisconsin. And from 5 to open the half here. That Wisconsin defense, I mean, it limited Jonah Coleman and Adam Muhammad to just 8 yards on 8 carries. But then the turn was Devon Williams on the scrambles. And that's what they'll look to make some adjustments to here when they get out on the field for the first time. There's a look at Carter Smith still looking for that first completion. But it's been effective on the ground.
He's got to find a way just to continue to make high percentage decisions. Sometimes in these games, they get tight. Major college football, you want to put it all in your hands.
And Smith rolled out big hit. Devin Bryant dislodges that ball from the grasp of Vinny Anthony. Bring up a 3rd down.
Wow, this is awesome. Hey, the play design's impressive. The throw's on point, but the hit. To your point, Clinic Worthy, really nice job by Bryant. Hitting low, under the numbers, in real speed.
That's textbook tackling in a targeting world right now where that could have been trouble. You're kind of licking your chops right there for the defender, but excellent discipline from Devin Bryant and now 35.
Yeah, he's got to navigate number 12 right there over the middle of the screen to block with him.
Terry Dupree, the running back, gets the fake, and Carter Smith going back across the field. Lance Mason reaching across the line again. We're going to give him credit for the reach as the ball came out late. And they are. And Wisconsin will have the first down of the second half. I thought that ball was going to Dupree.
Same here. is, and you can see the rain there. Nice job by the officials. They're looking at the knee. Where's the knee down? Where's the ball on the spot? And this Wisconsin team, every week, I know it hasn't been great. Just an opportunity for a shot down the field.
Patience, Jaden.
Yeah. But they just keep playing so hard. They keep playing so hard, Brett. And I think what we saw, and we've seen thus far on this drive, is wrinkles from the first half. Fake the pitch, go the other way. Fake the toss, come out the back door, find your tight end. Sprint out, get your quarterback in space. I mean, Jeffrey Grimes been doing this for a really long time. The offensive coordinator at Wisconsin. This isn't his blueprint offensively, but he's doing whatever it takes to win.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we asked him how much of your offense have you been able to run. He had a one-word answer. None. Getting the Tuca back in and running back on 2nd and 9. Smith in the pocket. Had a chance. But Mason couldn't come up with it. Carter Smith, he's been doing it on the ground. Did in the first half, 31 rushing yard. Big spark this ball.
Yeah, he's exactly that. I mean, he's got an edge to him. He's got a competitive temperament to him that is elevated. This team is excited. This crowd, they've been clamoring to see him from the fan base. They're getting a large rush of him due to the injury to Danny O'Neal, but he's got to get the ball out. He had a chance for a completion. He's a little too late on this drive. Twice now his receiver.
Third one. They just get handed off, and that play's going nowhere. Tuca brought down Rashawn Clark coming up from his nickel spot to make that stop in the backfield, and the punting team back out for Wisconsin.
Jeff Fish said it's a daily option for the half. Got something wrong. I mean, it's kind of one-dimensional right now for Wisconsin outside of that 2-minute drill when Hunter Simmons came in the ball game. That's going to be the game plan. So for Wisconsin, next time they get the ball back, they're going to have to stretch the field, even just take a shot. They missed an opportunity to battle, as we showed earlier.
So West back out to punt. Desmond Robach, the true freshman, in to receive this punt for Washington due to the injury to Denzel Boston. Oh, big punt! Jackson Aker off the throw from West has the first down for Wisconsin. A big risk for Luke Fickell pays off with some momentum and a fresh set of downs for the Wisconsin offense. 24 yards on the fake punt completion.
Oh, this is great. Watch that man who has so many roles on this team. A little bit of a shed block. Nobody there. Catches Washington off guard. The special teams, the story, and the fifth-year senior being the man celebrated right now, Jackson Aker.
Jackson Aker, who has kind of been a do-it-all guy for this team. He's carried the rock when they needed him to. He's pulled his neck as a fullback when they needed him to. Now comes up with a crucial fake punt connection to give this Wisconsin offense a little bit of life.
There's so much in football setting things up. I got to imagine on the third down they ran it knowing they would get a certain return from Washington at this spot on the field. Because you're up here wondering, why are they run the ball? They take a shot. They get nothing. They get the perfect return look to keep that fake on. And
great coordination with the coaching staff there, kind of understanding on the headset, hey, here's the plan, here's what we're going to do, we like this, we get the look. Aker into the backfield. With the Tuca, going to be a throw, going to go to Aker, with the Tuca blocking, but Aker tumbles with plenty of room in front of him.
these are all things you notice. Yeah, when you're playing, it's touch, it's timing, it's the spring game, it's things that you really cannot recreate in practice.
So 3rd and 12 coming here. As you can see, it's been a heavy dose of run. Was in the first half. A little bit more here, a little bit more in the pass game. So far in the second half. And now 3rd and 12 for the true freshman Smith. Pressure off the edge. Didn't see it. Zach Durfee came free. And this ball was going forward. Yeah, that's going to be an incompletion there, right?
Zach Durfee, we'll see him, and to your point, never really seen. And I don't think that hand was going forward. So nice job getting that out. And I'll tell you what, this Washington defense, Ryan Walters, defensive coordinator, they're showing one look and changing right at the snap, and they are making life really hard post-snap for this true freshman quarterback.
You ever seen 2 straight victories? These are bench from the Wisconsin home team. See what this flag is.
It's heading out.
Receiving team on 44. This is the goal from the end of the run. It's first down. Timeout.
The University of Washington Athletics Department and the Big Ten Network are heartbroken by the news of the passing of women's soccer student athlete Mia Hammett following a courageous battle with stage 4 kidney cancer. During pregame, the University of Wisconsin honored her here at Camp Randall with a moment of silence. Athletic Director Pat Shunn is going to make the trip from here down to St. Louis to be with the soccer team as they play in a Big Ten tournament.
T-Mobile is the best place to get the powerful new iPhone 17. Hold on, is this big enough?
Is what big enough?
I should dance. Hey, let's feel it. 4 iPhones, no trading. I got rhythm.
Get fired up. At T-Mobile, get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade needed when you switch. Plus 4 line service, $25 a line.
I'm gonna go flip. Found it.
Whatever energy drink she had, I want some.
My mother told me.
The Burger King Double Cheeseburger. A quarter-pound of beef patties, flame grilled with 2 slices of melty cheese. It's love at first bite. We're not sure who invented the double cheeseburger, but it sure tastes like we did. You rule.
How do I go that big without spending that much?
Head to Lowe's. They have cool decorations like Bumble and the Grinch.
Lowe's helps you get more holiday for less.
Every day, we are here. In the medicine that keeps your family healthy. In the food on your table. In the discoveries that drive the nation and economy forward. We've always been here. In the solutions shaping a better future across the country in every corner of life. Researching, teaching, solving, innovating. On campus, in your community. Every day, we are here.
Washington up 10-3, 5 minutes into the second half. Backed up after a block in the back penalty, starting this possession from their own set. Denzel Boston back in the game. He's going to get the target and the catch. And DeMont Williams runs over Ricardo Hallman to pick up a few extra yards.
What a great sign for this Husky team. Also, for Wisconsin, Darrell Peterson back in the game. Had to miss the first half due to targeting penalty in their game 2 weeks ago in Eugene against Oregon.
We can go down right now. Kent, Desmond Roebuck, the true freshman, will convert and give this Washington offense a fresh set of downs and that completion.
We don't see John Coleman in right now, but I'll say this. Denzel Boston just being on the field elevates the group. He's the veteran player. He made a huge jump in the game against Illinois 2 weeks ago. All of a sudden, he became the leader, the voice, the guy. And I think just happening there is so beneficial for these other true freshman wide receivers.
Omaha in the game, running back, fake goes to hand, and DeMont Williams trying to set up the tight end screen, but it turned it, and we get to Dave Brunson. Well done.
Yeah, Red Lemon Drama and Iowa City. Mark Gronowski capping off a 12-play, 93-yard drive with a touchdown run on 4th and goal. Iowa went for 2, didn't get it. They're down 1. The Ducks are now with the ball and 3 timeouts left. 16-15 Iowa.
Dave, thanks. So college football playoff implications there, not just for Oregon if they lose, but how about the win for Iowa? Joe Coleman back into the game
Wisconsin, they got to spy Damon Williams. And look at these linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Mason Bosa coming off the edge.
Scrambles have been the thing that's hurt this Wisconsin defense. Here on third down, flags will stop the place and an early movement for the Huskies.
Also, offensive number 86, Michael Philby.
Decker McGrath, the tight end, a little jumpy there, which will make this a third and long. Remember, we told you the injury to Denzel Boston in the first half. Looks off after a punt return. Caught the first pass attempt from Damon Williams and gingerly moving back to the huddle. He is still in the game on a crucial third down. We got shirts off in the stands. It's officially Big Ten football. Boston, bottom of your screen. Williams. No pressure. Trying to sneak out. Doesn't get by Mason. Bosa loses the football. Ball is on the ground. And Wisconsin has it.
This is all Mason Bosa, the true freshman linebacker. Look at him. He came here for a reason. And he is having an impact. Watch him on this play. He's going to start over the center. Watch him loop. He's going to loop all the way to the right, but the whole time, his hands and feet do not stop. He strips it, diving with his right arm, then falls on top of the ball. The true freshman making an impact. Double-digit tackles in his first start against the Ducks. And how about this impact inside the 10? Sudden change, Wisconsin.
Incredible play from the true freshman Bosa. Now bringing another true freshman, Carter Smith. Back out on the field, ball in his hands. He can run it. Smith, reversing course, goes back towards the middle of the field and gets 5. But setting this Badgers team up with a second and goal from the 2. So freshman to freshman here for Luke Fickell's squad.
Well, look, it's been a storyline all season long since they've been on this losing streak, and there's a huge part of excitement within the walls of this program about the young players. Defender making a big-time play, flipping to the offensive side. I'd imagine maybe a QB league here.
2 tight ends and anchor in the ball game. Carter Smith, QB lead, Carter Smith, touchdown, Badgers! So off the first opponent fumble recovered this season, forced by a true freshman, Carter Smith, the true freshman at quarterback, gets the first touchdown of the game for Wisconsin. Freshman of freshman, future bright for Luke Fickell's squad. Extra points up and good. Bosa, Smith, and the youthful Badgers. Now in a tie ball game here.
Now they put in the hands of their freshman QB lead. Follows his back, follows his line. This place is going on.
This event.
Here they come, yo. Here they come.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo. Swears that. Yo, lift the lip. Yo, we can make it. Tell me what we are, cause what we be the epitome, do, die, difference. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo.
Get your Venmo debit card today with free Perplexity Pro.
This or that.
I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I reward full-time fans. Check out this recruit, the Uberstitious. His game day rituals can change the whole game. This full-time fan deserves a Modelo.
Pizza! No sandwiches! We could settle this with a sibling cage match or Jimmy John's new toasted pizza sandwiches. Love me, Mom. It's a win-win.
It's marinara everywhere.
Toasted pizza sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
If Cornell suddenly had Tom Brady's football knowledge, he would consider that knowledge a gift at first.
play action and shotgun isn't as convincing to the linebackers as the hard counts don't travel like that, you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have a wide receiver lined up over here on the split, you know what I'm saying?
They did not, as it turns out, know what he was saying.
I know what you're saying, Cornell. These three?
Nobody knows football like Tom Brady.
Nice.
Anytime on Hulu. Hey, no better reason than to take the shirts off and the wintry mix than a touchdown from a true freshman.
Yeah, and watch the help from the vet, Joe Brunner. He's going to pull to the left. Also gets a block from Jackson Aker, man who converted that big punt earlier. And the true freshman, in his first action, finds his first touchdown. In the pouring rain, pseudo flurries. Let's get it on.
We for sure have some wintry precipitation. We'll go there. Touchback down to Danny Ryan.
It would not surprise me if this Wisconsin team didn't even know that extra point was good because the entire sideline was busy congratulating the true freshman Carter Smith after that touchdown. He did it for about 90 seconds straight. He finally made his way back to the bench, but the vibes, the juice, the momentum has spread to this entire team now for the Badgers.
And the stands too, which has been really cool to see. Look for a team that's certainly been frustrated, a fan base that's been frayed, but they are behind their Badgers today.
Yeah, they are. And they know what's coming up in 626. Let's right, Joe back to even more.
Look at the touchdown drives for 1 and 7. There you go. And his defense is going to get another sack of Damon Williams. That's going to be intentional grounding. He was out of the pocket but did not get the ball back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a huge loss.
The tip to the ground. Offense number 2. Bills are lost down despite the foul. It's second down.
Sebastian Cheeks with rocket fuel under his feet. Gets off the edge.
Yeah, he and Darrell Peterson. I mean, imagine sitting the whole first half. Just sitting on defense, watch your defense get after it. Now he comes back out on the field, and he's just been impactful. Watch both these edges at the bottom of the screen. Your point with Cheeks. Just the effort. It's just tremendous effort by this defense. Such excitement. And there it is. Damon just trying to do something. Lucky he didn't fumble.
Yeah, could have been much worse. Still, pretty tough situation here. 2nd and 26 from their own 9-yard line. Wisconsin defense is feeling it. Victor Muhammad, keeper for Williams.
That's really been their offense tonight, right? They have obviously the touchdown to Boston after the punt block, but other than that, it's been the legs of Damon Williams. He's, majority of this game, it's been scrambles. That's where he's had his long run. He had the long 36-yard run in the first half. Not a lot of design runs. I imagine they will go back to that well if they can find a way to get a first down on 3rd and forever.
Just 29 rushing yards for Washington. 3rd and 20. And we've got a stoppage, and we're going to push this thing further back.
Right to the snap. False stop. Offense number 16. Final penalty. Third down.
And it rains and pours. And it is raining. It is pouring penalties on this drive for the Huskies.
Solo in at the right tackle position now, so you see some changes up front for this Washington offensive front. Big thing here on the last 3rd and forever. Remember, this is where Damon Williams had that long 36-yard run.
Still down starting center lane and Hatchet. Zach Henning snapping it back here on 3rd and long, and more movement.
You gotta wonder with the freshman.
Offense number 16. Not distance to the corner. 4th down.
set bunt.
Close. Dunn gets it away into the hands of Tyrell Henry. That's plenty of room. Henry moving off to his left. Brought down by McLaughlin, the safety, but terrific field position for Wisconsin. Carter Smith will have it from the 35 when this Wisconsin offense comes back after scoring the first touchdown of the game for the Badgers. Last time out.
I thought I had fatty liver disease, but it's actually MASH, and it's scarring my liver.
Restifra treats MASH with moderate to advanced liver scarring without cirrhosis, along with diet and exercise. Restifra has accelerated FDA approval. Studies are ongoing to confirm benefit. It works directly in the liver. It helps reduce scarring and reduce MASH.
Before taking, tell your doctor about liver or gallbladder problems, or if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, gallbladder, pancreas inflammation. Stop taking and call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash, yellowing of your skin or eyes, stomach pain. Tell your doctor if taking Gemfibrozil, cyclosporin, clopidogrel, or statins. Side effects include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
Ask your liver specialist if Restifra can make a difference for you.
Time is running out on Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl. So first round, get your go-to. Second, have what she's having, what he's having. Go on, try it all while you still can. Starting at $13.99.
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. This Christmas, get free assembly and delivery on your new grill at Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest? I woke up there with the cheesiest
Cheesy, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
Heisman contender Fernando Mendoza.
A touchdown machine.
Meet second-ranked Indiana against Wisconsin.
Off to the races.
Next Saturday at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on the Big Ten Network.
All right, Badger fans, Abbott and the Big Ten's weekend flood competition is coming down to the wire, and Wisconsin clinging to a razor-thin lead over Nebraska in the race for $1 million for student health programs. Every drop counts, every donor matters, and anyone can participate. Help Wisconsin bring home the title by donating blood before December 5th. Find a blood center near you. Register your donation for Wisconsin at big10.org/Abbott. And Gideon Atuka will take that first down run for a couple here. This is the fourth drive that Wisconsin has started in Washington territory. It's how they've got all of their takeaways.
Field position is a huge story, and now with the weather that we've seen here for Luke Fickell and Jake Fitch, it's about managing the game. Managing its 10-10. Who can find points first in this situation of football type of environment?
80 coming down sideways, 80 a little bit of snow. Carter Smith on the keeper, got that first down. Inside the 20 for the true freshman. As we go to Chicago with Dave Retson, first video update.
Yeah, Red Nyquist Gordon has won in Iowa City. Atticus Sappington drilling the 39-yard field goal in the final 10 seconds. The Ducks improved to 8-1 on the year, 18-16 your final.
Survival Saturday for Big Ten CFP hopefuls. Two teams in the top 10 of the first installment of the CFP rankings, winning on the road in dramatic situations. Thank you, Dave. Oregon earlier today, Fernando Mendoza to Omar Cooper, game-winning touchdown for Indiana. On the road at Penn State, can Washington do the same for their hopeful CFP hopes? Fresh kick the Huda in the backfield gets that carry.
Well, it's good news for Washington that Oregon didn't get that win and potentially set up what might be a phenomenal final game in the regular season. But UW's got to take care of their business. UW in red right now. It's all about ball security. It's all about ball security. And you've got to know for your special teams, for your kicker, and Nathaniel Bakos, where does he love kick field goals from? Like, as you get tighter and tighter to the red zone here, you got to decide when you in the middle of the field.
Third red zone trip for Wisconsin, and on something breaking the initial tackle, but not going to get there. And so here we go. Is this where Veikos wanted it? On the left side. With that run going that way.
I think it's a great call. Left middle. Give yourself the best opportunity. Now it's all about the hold and the snap amid the flurries.
32-yard field goal attempt. Veikos 1 of 2 tonight. Elements in issue on the hold. See if they get it down clean with the snap. Bertrand puts it down. Veikos puts it up, and it is good. And Wisconsin has a lead over number 23 Washington in the wintry mix. Wisconsin getting hot.
Marathon is rewarding fans with savings of up to $1 per gallon. All by earning rewards on every gallon and on select in-store items. Making every pit stop and snack break worthy of a celebration.
Score.
The more you fuel up, the more you score with Marathon Rewards. Marathon, the official fuel of the Big Ten.
I'm being told this is Limo Emo from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
And his partner Doug is the gentleman under the security guard.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 tender love.
The thing about long-term relationships is sometimes you need to spice things up. Look at that. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell. A brand new classic. You're welcome.
There were things that Coach Alvarez brought over that are now institutionalized that I just believe it's part of the Wisconsin way. Leadership, teamwork, resiliency, things that actually transfer into everyday life. So all of my life values, I learned at Wisconsin. The batons in my hand and others to protect, preserve, and grow the great game of football at every level is to make sure that the game is never called into question, that there's equity in every stadium. It's making sure that we're doing everything through science, research, protecting the athlete from unnecessary risk. And I think when you have the two that's working together, it's a really good experience and a great experience for the fan. I'm Troy Vincent, Executive Vice President of Football Operation here at the National Football League and a proud alumni of the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
All right, later tonight, the Badgers and the Wolverines face off at a top 10 Saturday night hockey showdown. Puck drops at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Those two teams met last night as well. And Michigan knocked Wisconsin from the ranks to be undefeated. They'll meet up again tonight. See if they can feed off some momentum generated by this Wisconsin football team who has a lead in a Big Ten game right now, the latest they have had a lead so far this season. Touchback for Washington, and we take a look at the coaching profile of Jedd Fisch, a true builder of programs from 1-11 to 10-3 in 2 years, and that already has equaled last year's win total at Washington.
I think what's so impressive about Jedd Fisch has always been his plan as a head coach. He's always had one, hasn't had to figure it out in real time.
So not a touchback. Or not a fair catch. This again.
Yeah.
And so that deads it right there. That's
You gotta give
the
him
key.
You're exactly right. But for Jedd Fisch, the coaches he's learned from go all the way back to Steve Spurrier, Mike Shanahan with the Broncos, Sean McVay, Jim Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, Bill Belichick. He's been in all these types of games and environments. He knows the number one job is just to stay steady, find some consistent execution.
And they're trying to get the consistency from the place they've gone all night long. Devon Williams in the run game. But now by Cooper Catalano, who is racking up the tackles tonight. The true freshman linebacker from Wisconsin for Wisconsin.
I'll tell you what,
17-10. Badgers. Yeah.
18-yard run. Fresh set down. It runs right into Cooper Catalano, who will just have racked up his 10th tackle of the night. For a guy who set the record for Wisconsin high schools with total tackles, set over 400.
They have not found really any momentum. This drive, they're starting to grin a little, and they're running over the left side of this offensive line. The last two plays, they've been over an area they feel confident about.
Yeah.
5 seconds to the third quarter. Devon Williams, quick throw to the freshman Desmond Roebuck. Roebuck got it and gets wrapped up by Ricardo Coleman. 6-yard gain though, as they approach midfield.
You know what this means?
Get your vertical jumps ready. We jump. Here the third quarter comes to a close here for Madison when we return.
Auto Owners insures your car because some people.
End of the third quarter.
Things, the more you protect, the more you should save.
Auto Owners pays what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
That's simple human sense.
That's simple human sense.
Is this it?
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. And turn all of your purchases into extraordinary trips. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
The DQ Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket comes in your choice of honey barbecue or new sweet chili. Layers of flavor from the top, bottom, and everywhere in between. That's the Sauce and Toss Chicken Strip Basket. Get it delivered today. Only at DQ.
Oh, hi. Work here. I know I've been a little unreasonable. Okay, a lot unreasonable.
I was just going for halftime.
But I got some help from UKG, and I'm like AI smart now. I'm ready to think about our future.
Field goal.
Trying to do
And
things together.
touchdown.
While even being flexible with your time. Look at us. It just feels right.
When you've got a classic ride, you need tools you trust. Whether you drive it every day or only take it out on the biggest night of the year, count on Harbor Freight. Early Black Friday is here.
Where's your car?
Call my agent.
I'm on it.
We're covered for this?
That's why you chose Auto Owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
For the first time in Big Ten play, this Camp Randall crowd has reason to jump. Back here in Madison, one of the greatest college football traditions as we start the fourth quarter. Wisconsin up 13-10. Washington on the move. We're talking to Wisconsin defensive players during the week. They wanted an opportunity to be on the field after jump around to help set the tone. Nice stop on a Devon Williams run by Corey Walker.
Corey walk on the carry.
So here you go for Wisconsin. First lead entering the fourth quarter in a Big Ten game since last year. The Huskies, meanwhile, have been so good in the fourth quarter, outscoring their opponents 94-28. Lead up big drive here. Second down, Maxwell back behind. Makes the cut, spinning, lunging, and he will get close to the 49-yard line. Cooper Catalano again, wrangling him down.
There's a couple traits across every single program as we see the snow and rain fall. As everybody talks about finishing. You got to finish in the fourth quarter here at third and less than one.
Mason Bosa, the true freshman from New Mexico, drops Muhammad for a loss.
Watch these two linebackers, Bosa number 8. They just trust their instincts. Bosa just beats the block from Zachary Henny, the backup center, now throws into action, and Jake Fitch. I get it. In this weather, you don't want to punt it. He's going to go for it. He's going to keep the ball in the hands of Devon Williams. Zone read right here.
Quick to the line. Williams sees space, takes it. Just got it as he lunged forward. Official on the far side coming down and marking that right at the line again. It was, yeah.
Great job by him on the draw.
Did drag the knee, but
Yeah, look to be a fourth down over the chains.
just across the good low stack. Williams rounds it, keeps it, and the true freshman Roebuck with a big catch in the elements.
I think you mentioned the elements. Let's remember where Washington is located.
That's right.
In the Pacific Northwest. To get recruited there, you go back to Marcus Tuiasosopo, you go back to Jake Roger. You got to be able to cut through the wind and
Yeah.
the rain. Just to play out my play. That's part of the deal when you get recruited. So this is not an issue, this weather for Devon Williams in the passing game.
Gain of 7 on first through 73.
Here is second and 3.
Down the right side. Physical run for Adam Muhammad, the 220-pound sophomore from Arizona, is moving the sticks now for Washington. Gain of 5.
He's carrying the load. We're not seeing Jordan Coleman. Jordan Washington not good to go in this ballgame. So Muhammad's basically it at the running back position.
Jordan Washington didn't make the trip. There's Coleman on the sideline. Helmet in hand, but watching Adam Muhammad bring up a physical presence. Takes the carry. Oh, Devin Raff cannot hold on. Quick throw off the play action. And Washington down 3, 11 minutes to play. We'll welcome Purdue to Seattle next week, and then at UCLA, finishing up with their rival, number 9 Oregon, to close out the regular season. This is a massive drive for the college football playoffs. 12th play of this possession. Quick throw, got it complete. It's Chris Lawson.
Talk about not seeing Jordan Coleman, haven't seen Denzel Boston. Boston now comes back onto the field. But you just wonder, right? Ranked for the first time.
Yeah.
All along it's been, why are the Huskies getting ranked?
Yeah.
Now they are. Now it's the playoff, and now it's a third down, potential 4-down territory. I'd imagine they're going to run it again here with Muhammad in the backfield.
3-11 on third down conversions tonight. Williams pressure. Gets out of it. Houdini Williams.
Woody Williams
Down to the 32-yard line.
down to the 32-yard line.
Mason Bosa slow to get up here after being involved in that hit.
He's the one that forced Williams to run it because he got double covered Boston from his linebacker position, and he's just been all over the field. Hope he is all right.
Check it, Bosa.
was nothing. Just a ticker on the screen.
Yeah.
Asking a simple question. What do you see?
If you know this feeling, you should know the facts. The eczema medication you're taking may not be right for you. Visit myrontruth.com and talk to your dermatologist about your symptoms and treatment options.
When you make your dip super creamy with confidence, your new boyfriend can know nothing about football.
Oh, he touched it down. Bro, I saw the team.
And still fit in just fine.
Have you tried the dip?
Oh, great fumble.
Yeah, fumble. That's a Hail Nail.
So my fridge broke. What do I do now?
Lowe's. If you find a lower price on the same item, they'll match it with their lowest price guarantee. And they do next day delivery on hundreds of appliances.
Lowe's helps you get more holiday for less.
POV on in your air ducts. FYI, it's disgusting. TBH, I hate the dark.
Family Steamer gets your home cleaner.
At the University of Wisconsin-Madison, we believe in working together to address real-world challenges. That's why we're proud to help farmers cultivate healthy food and landowners preserve and maintain forest land. We're proud to educate the next generation of teachers and drive groundbreaking medical research. Together, we make an impact that rings loud and clear. One Wisconsin, on Wisconsin.
Wisconsin clinging to a 3-point lead, just under 11 remaining at Camp Randall. Mason Posa, true freshman linebacker, whiplash on this hit, a little banged up. He is not in the medical tent. He is waiting to come back into the game. We have a 51-yard field goal attempt. Brady Gross is 1 of 1 from 50 or longer so far this year. The hold is blocked. Wisconsin gets the block, and they'll get the ball back. Turning back, the Huskies attempt to tie this ball game.
Well, there's initial penetration. Watch the effort. You want to go 1, 2, 3 steps, then get your arm up. Was it the arm? I think it was the left arm of Ben Barton, the senior who's been around from Wisconsin. It was. He's excited.
He knew it.
He knew you're darn right he knew it.
6'5" frame and some push. Helping Cutler Smith back out on the field from the 37. Coach Kakaruna in motion gets the fake and the pitch to Jackson Aker. 8-yard gain for the fullback.
You know what we're seeing? Go back to the beginning of this game. When Carter Smith comes in, you saw a certain style of run. They went to the same menu 3 or 4 times back to the well. Come out after halftime, and all of a sudden a couple of wrinkles to that well. We saw another one here in the 4th quarter. Jeff Grimes is so experienced as a play caller, the offensive coordinator here at Wisconsin. You're watching in his back a little bit.
Second and short. Again. Wandering forward. It is a physical presence with Gideon Atuka.
Well, it's a physical program. Right? You go back to the theme of the entire week, really of the season. Fans not happy, want to win the line of scrimmage with 7 different offensive lines. Finally, the last couple games, they feel like they might have it right. They know they're going to win this game and upset a team that has dreams and hopes to go to the college football playoff. They've got to continue to win this line of scrimmage.
Wisconsin might have lost 11 in a row to ranked opponents, but you could not tell that at Friday practice. Right that they are playing for Luke Fickle, near disaster. But for the Badgers, Vinny Anthony, the receiver, able to recover that loose ball.
He's going to ball. You just want to time up the snap. Anthony's I thought it was going to be a direct snap to him. It was just poor timing on the cadence. He got hit by the snap.
ties in, trying to understand the game plan. And you're seeing a little bit of that on that loose ball. Back them up. It's now 2nd and 13. Looking for Anthony a little tall. Place on in coverage for Washington.
Trying to get the entire defense to flow to one side, come back to the other. You're going against 2 quarters and 6 foot from here.
I'll be right back and then we'll get
Jeff Fish, who came with him from Arizona, his first stop as a full-time head coach. And now here on the 3rd down. I wonder, I don't think it's 4 down territory, so I run the football, see if you can break one, potentially get an explosive run.
There it is. Again, the receiver in motion, check the root there, keeping it Carter Smith's hand, still pushed forward. Gain of 2, stopped by Decario Davis, the corner. And now we get a punt situation.
And it's the right call for Luke Fickell. Look, if it wasn't raining, if it wasn't snowing, I'd say, hey, maybe go for it. He wanted to be very aggressive in this game plan. But you got the lead now. For the first time in quite some time, you got it at home in inclement weather. You have an opportunity to play field position here. Your defense is playing so well.
They've been rolling and had to factor into the calculus for Fickell. The snap nearly dropped by Atticus Bertrands. He's able to gather it up. And look at the bounce. Near disaster turns into good fortune for these Badgers. Downing it inside the 5. Bertrands, I'll take it. However it comes. 43-yard punt. Washington backed up again when we return.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diane.
Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback on every purchase. What's cashback?
It's new. Buy what you need, earn a little extra back.
Even on walkie-talkies, rope, and a baseball bat?
You betcha.
10 to 15 pumpkins? That works.
Absolutely.
How about flowers?
What he meant to say was flamethrower.
A what? Time is running out on Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl. So first round, get your go-to. Second, have what she's having. What he's having. Go on, try it all while you still can. Starting at $13.99.
All those pro college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's Gator, son. It's Couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's Couture.
Drive Time makes it easy to buy a car. We've got thousands of cars under 15 grand.
I can change my down payment.
I've never had this kind of power.
Lord, I'm making my own deal on all these cars.
This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
This or that.
Here they come, yo. Here they come.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo. Square's that. Yo, lift the lid. Yo, we can make it. Tell me, what we are, cause what we be the epitome, do, die, dignity. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo.
Get your Venmo debit card today with free Perplexity Pro.
This or that.
Can you thrive? Even John's for you. Trax, performance engineered for your life outdoors.
2 true freshman linebackers started for the first time together last week, and Yogi didn't come to play today.
They've done it every which way. Spy and Devon Williams, rush in from a variety of different positions on the defensive line. To Devon Williams has to play today from Mason Bosa. These 2 true freshmen, they anticipate starting behind Christian Allegro and Tackett Curtis, but here they are leading this defense.
Williams pressure from his own end zone, lets it rip. Intended for Desmond Roebuck. Falls incomplete.
Bosa and Catalano worked to rely on each other to score
way. You got to play within the framework of this defense. You're going to show pressure and then to jump out of it.
It's on the move. Got complete. Boston State inbounds, dives forward. Big conversion for this Husky offense.
Yeah, he looks banged up. You got to imagine every time it's a gotta-have a situation, and we've seen Denzel Boston come into the game and trying to get the football. He's coming out now. And think about 2 or 3 stars not in the ball game. Little sprint out, right call. Ran this play a few times already tonight. Denzel Boston leading it all the rest.
Look how close there for Boston. They're touching out of bounds, but a big catch and a little breathing room. Williams stepping up, gonna take off, tucks it, runs it. Nice game, first down. Ball came out late, but he was down.
Here's the deal. If you are Wisconsin defensively, and defensive coordinator Mike Tressel, the day just referenced, you have got to force anybody but Devon Williams to beat you. You're going to see a bunch of pressures where you're basically going to tackle the quarterback. You saw it 2 snaps ago for Catalano coming off an edge. You're going to be spying with Kosek, Catalano, and Riger. You got to force Adam Muhammad and company to beat you, or Devon Williams to beat you in his weather with his arm.
49 yards so far for Muhammad. He gets the carry here. They get to the 50-yard total on the night, but just a yard on that second down run.
We had so much fun talking to Mike Tressel yesterday, saying how defense is close, but there's times when guys just want to make a play. Right? Guys like Mason Rider has been playing college football for a long time, transferred from Louisville. Sebastian Cheeks, Darrell Peterson, guys who played a lot of football. Right now in this third down, you got to play the integrity of this defense and fit your gap.
Tressel challenging these guys to be great in clutch situations like third down and red zone, and that's where Washington has had success with Devon Williams this season. A third and short opportunity here. Pressure from Bosa. Williams gets out of it, gets it complete, but nowhere near the line to get it. This Camp Randall crowd is feeding off the energy this Badger defense is creating.
I didn't know if Wisconsin was offsides on this. Watch down the lines. We posted at the top of the screen. Great no call. Right there, you flash back immediately to that Michigan State game. Nice job by the officials. And Bosa getting off his feet. Well, a huge stop for this Wisconsin defense.
So Luke Dunn back to punt it away. Clean operation. Gets the punt off. Short punt. It'll go out of bounds. But Wisconsin will have terrific field position once again. I feel like we have said that so often in this game. But Carter Smith will have another opportunity to pad the Badger lead when we come back.
'Cause I'm Would you just be a little less excited?
Check out the hours. They go great with the hydrangeas below.
Will those last till Saturday?
Yeah, they should last until
For the perfect present, the perfect place is your local Ace. This Christmas, order online and we'll deliver same day, or have it ready for pickup in 15 minutes. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. And their love and care makes a life worth living.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
When their service is over, our veterans may have a new career and life to manage. We're here to help, providing more than $1 million a year in career-building scholarship funds and discounts on every haircut for veterans. Sport Clips Haircuts, supporting veterans everywhere.
You see a guy wearing a helmet and shoulder pads, and you don't realize the adversity that these guys face. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of sacrifice that have to be made along the way. He loved to compete. Everybody sees Saturdays, but they don't see what goes into Saturdays.
I look up to my dad so much. Now I get to see him every day.
It's just the resiliency to get to where you want to be.
His upside is unlimited.
That's what the journey's all about.
An all-new episode of The Journey, Tuesday on the Big Ten Network.
The reviews are in. First things first, is a hit. I'll go first. I watch every game. I love how insightful Chris and Nick are. Nick and Chris are great. My man. Which is, I like the fun. You guys right, Steve? Well, throw it up. Nick is right. Oh, wow.
Nick, Brew, and Wild serve up a fresh daily dose of a scripted and unfiltered sports talk. And what could be wrong?
pay and workforce management. Could be between these two teams. Last time in Madison, 21-17 Washington win. By the way, check those scores from the Seattle Times. USC Northwestern right up there, who of course met last night with USC getting a big win. Crazy how some of that works out. Gideon Azuka into the backfield, he'll get the carry from Carter Smith around the right side, a little room to roam. And squarely in Washington territory now, gain of 4.
Okay, so you got two individuals. Number one, the back, Azuka, his first start as a Badger. The most playing time ever for your quarterback in Carter Smith. You got to know the situation, right? You can't go out of bounds. You got to stay in bounds. You want to run the football. Take as much time off this clock as possible. And eventually, Jed Fish will start to utilize his timeouts.
Second and 6, Carter Smith. Tight end in motion, gives it back to Azuka, trying to push that thing forward. Maybe about 3. Clock now under 4 minutes. This will be the Badgers' first ranked win, if they're able to hold on, since 2021 when they took down number 9 Iowa. 11 straight opportunities against a ranked team that they have lost. Looking for their third down conversion of the game here, perhaps none bigger.
I'm going QB run game again. Do not make it more complicated than it needs to be with your young quarterback.
A little bit extra time to think about this play call. We'll be back with third down.
Wrangler for the ride of life.
Tomorrow, catch 2 outstanding volleyball matchups live on Big Ten Plus, where the Badgers square off against Indiana and the Huskies host USC. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on. 3rd and 3 for the freshman Carter Smith leading this Badger offense. And the option, Smith, tracked down in the backfield. X-ray Alexander finally brings him down.
Timeout, Washington.
Exactly how you want to play it. Really nice job by this defensive front. Watch at the top of the screen, right there. Nice work from Alexander. Just stayed square the whole time. Smith almost has him beat to the edge. Even pre-snap, Alexander's kind of swinging his hand around saying, it's coming this way. You had a feeling you're going to run to the left side. Huge stop, right time out for Jed Fish. 3rd down, stop the clock. Saving about 40 seconds for yourself offensively. Oftentimes a lot of dialogue, right? Of you want to save the time out later in the game. No, you want to take that right there on 3rd down.
And terrific call from Ryan Walters, understanding situation, understanding weather. Those dogs behind. Matthew Bertram's dropped the last snap, clean operation with this spot, high punt. And that ball will drop at the 12, bounce backwards. So Washington, not quite inside the 10, but still a long way to go to try to get into field goal range. The injuries from Washington today have been tough to get into key players. Desmond, Denzel Boston first went down on the punt return, was carted off. Big return, but has been looking around. We have not seen Jordan Coleman much at all since he went off. And then Damon Williams, even favoring his right leg a little bit after that pass attempt in the first half. He has obviously been back and showing he is no worse for the wear.
Well, also the center, and then Patrick goes out in the ball game. So here we go. You got to really be nails when it comes to communication right now. Snap, this place has come alive. You have 3 minutes left. It's more than enough time. You just need to be efficient. Boston in the game. Everything's going to go through the legs right here at the Williams.
Williams back to pass. Gets out of a little pressure. pressure, long throw, not complete, Roebuck spinning and getting the first down. Positive start to this drive.
It's a world where Denzel Boston's a little bit of a decoy. You're watching Wisconsin, they're going to cheat his way the entirety of this drive. He split wide to the bottom of the screen. Matt Young, the safety's got to know where he is.
Two timeouts apiece for both teams. Low snap for Williams. Again, he gets able to pick it up, slide forward. Gain of 3. Washington sideline on the penalty. Not going to get it on that one. Minimal contact with the slide.
And get more than enough time here for Jay Fishman's offense. It's all about efficiency. Man-to-man against Rico Hallman.
Williams pressure. Spinning. Williams able to get out of it again. He is Houdini in the pocket. Spinning out of trouble and nearly getting the first down.
That's amazing as we hit the 2-minute TO. De'Ani Hill almost had him in the backfield, but you're right. Houdini-esque is Damon Williams. I'd imagine we might see a little bit of magic in the final 2 here in this awesome environment.
Morning, Pete. Coffee's on and your Uber's on its way.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe I should just go by Peter now?
Peter Davidson. Not bad.
Nah, sounds like I'm gonna try and sell you an extended warranty.
How about Petey?
I know a dog named Petey.
Little P or Big D?
Oh, what about Double P?
You want to go by PP?
You know what? I think I'm just gonna stick with Pete.
Pete. I like it.
I like you too.
Your personal finances start with you, but their impact can reach even further. With a Bread financial plan, your money can be a tool for giving thanks, planning ahead, and spreading joy. For lifting people up, putting down roots, and bringing loved ones home. However you spend this holiday season, Thrivent can help you plan your finances for the people, causes, and communities you're most thankful for. Thrivent, where money means more.
T-Mobile is the best place to get the powerful new iPhone 17.
Hold on. Is this big enough?
Is what big enough?
I should dance. Feel it. 4 iPhones, no traded. I got rhythm.
Get fired up. At T-Mobile, get more iPhone 17s on us. No trade needed when you switch. Plus, 4 lines for just $25 a line.
I'm gonna do a flip. Found it.
Whatever energy drink she had, I want some. I'm the Modelo Recruiter, and I reward full-time fans. Check out this recruit. The conductor can single-handedly hype up the crowd. This full-time fan deserves a Modelo.
If it hurts you to watch this, you'll want to hear this. The eczema medication you're taking may not be right for you. Visit myrawtruth.com and talk to your dermatologist about your symptoms and treatment options.
Dan Reps and Marcel Reese with you. We've seen ranked road teams figure out a way in the Big Ten today. Huskies on the ropes here, Marcel.
The path to victory is Damon Williams with the Superman kick, and this O-line has to pick it up, have clean communication and efficiency to win this game.
Got a post game to follow. We'll take you through the game in the Big Ten as we take you up to Badger hockey against Michigan here on the Big Ten Network. But let's send it back to Camp Randall as the guys take us through the finish. Right?
Dave Marcel, thanks. I think Marcel probably hit it right on the head there. Damon Williams maybe running over Carter Willis and John Mills, the terrific left side of that offensive line, Yogi.
That's where I would go. Keep an eye on Muhammad and some of these tight ends. Remember, they've got Quentin Moore back. He's lined up as a tight end.
Under center.
Quick sneak.
Quick handoff. It is Muhammad. Has the first down. And now the clock will stop temporarily under 2 minutes.
They got more than enough time. Nice job, Damon Williams. Changing the play call, the line of scrimmage. Now they line up here and away they go. They got their men in their 2-minute offense. They want to get the ball out.
Damon. Feet behind the line of scrimmage. Big stop. De'Ani Hill did not play against Oregon. Has been a big addition for this Wisconsin defense. 12-0 snap, dropped it. Able to corral his Williams. He's going to take some green grass in front of him forward for a 7-yard gain. Mason Posa comes over the center.
The biggest thing here for this Wisconsin defense, they have to continue to communicate. Because it can often feel frenetic at times if you're a young player on the field, especially going up against Demond Wayne. The last play was a beautiful example. Your rush lanes are great, but he bobbles the snap and throws up your time, and all of a sudden, he finds positive yards to set up this 3rd and 6.
All right, later tonight, maybe some of those guys going to be watching Wisconsin and Michigan. It's Saturday night hockey. Badgers, Wolverines, a top 10 showdown. Puck dropping at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app. Wisconsin trying to get a little revenge after Michigan won 7-4, scored 4 goals in the 3rd period, and hand the Badgers their first goals of the season last night. And so now we have a crucial third down for Jeff Fish.
Yes, is he got to have a situation? You're going to Denzel Austin. He's going up against a corner, Enrico Hallman, who's playing his 47th game at Wisconsin. Try to get a little switch release, a little bit of space for him in the slot.
Devon, deep drop, deep shot, looking for Boston. No ice. Matt Young turns that deep attempt away, and now a 4th down for the game.
Well, they get pressure from this front 7. They're doing a nice job just finding ways and creative ways to get into the backfield. That's Peterson, and at the end, just a really nice job by Young. Just kind of turned away from it. See, I don't even want it to be close. No need for contact with an overthrown ball. So this is 4th and the game with only 1 timeout for Washington.
Burns has some room in front. He's going to try to take it. But Mason Posa shuts the door. Wisconsin stands tall.
All smiles in the stands. And that man, Luke Fickell, he's been up against it all season long. Mason Posa, he has shown up in the last few weeks, spying Devon Williams. Is a huge part of the game plan, leveraging this back. And now look at a formation they haven't seen here in quite some time. As Wisconsin going to use the team up in there.
Milk it for all it's worth. The 71,000 in attendance have not seen this in Big Ten play.
This community has not seen this in a while. And if we're going to be real, this community was not happy, is not happy. This locker room was not happy how the season has gone. Chris McIntosh had a vision for this thing. Luke Fickell has a vision for this thing. They said this week that he's a winner, he's a program builder, he's a developer of talent. The resources are coming. Just throw it out, just believe in us. If you needed an example, Madison, Wisconsin, you got it right in front of your eyes with a true freshman quarterback who was on the scout team 2 weeks ago, and 2 freshman linebackers that have combined almost 30 tackles today.
And in another game where QB1 doesn't even get out of the first quarter, Wisconsin rises to the occasion. Timeout.
Here's that 4th down. And Posa, a 4-time wrestling champion, came here with a purpose. Got a little bond with his head coach, who also was an elite man on the mat. And now the 4th quarterback to play this season for the Badgers is the 1st quarterback in league play to take a knee as the crowd does the unthinkable and rushes the field.
The program battle. Beaten down by injury. A fan base weary. A team worn out. On Wisconsin. For Wisconsin. Winners once again. In the middle of the madness in Madtown, down the Teddy Rogers with an excited and ecstatic Luke Fickell.
Coach, everyone is swarming that field. Vibes are great here in Madison. What kind of exhale can you take after this win tonight?
A pretty big one. For all of us, for a lot of us. So it's been a while coming, so it's great to see.
What can you say about the journey this season to get to this moment?
It doesn't end. We go to our former quarterback. I don't know if we tore as a kid or what that would happen, but they just keep battling. So that's what we got to do.
You debuted your freshman quarterback, Carter Smith. How did he handle this situation?
Well, they told me he was going to be playing. I don't know that I would have slept all week, but we had him prepared. Coach Guyton and that guys had him prepared, and he stepped up today.
Congratulations, Coach. Thank you.
Excellent work of jubilant Luke Fickell. How about an encore jump around? That came in. You can almost feel the frustration just exhale out of this crowd.
Every week, we watch Luke Fickell meet the media, stare it right in the face, and say, we're still connected, we're still competing, we're still together inside the walls of this facility. And every single week, people question that. And it's hard, and they can see big. This is a culture win. Now, this is a culture win. This program, amid craziness in the sport we love, has stayed together. And this man, Luke Fickell, one of the best hires in the cycle a few years ago, hasn't done this in quite some time. And as he is poured into this program, he gets to smile for the first time in quite some time.
Tuning for the here and now, remaining in contention for bowl eligibility, some of the future of this program. Mason Posa, Cooper Carolina, Carter Smith, the list goes on and on. And patience, so difficult in today's landscape of college football. Exercise by Chris McIntosh, the athletic director here in Wisconsin, ensuring Luke Fickell's future, so that he can ensure the future of this program with consistency, with conviction. And tonight, with a win. And so that will wrap it up for Kate Label Stadium. Men's hockey coming away into Easter with number 2 Michigan, hosting number 2 Wisconsin. For Yogi Ross, Danny Rogers, and our entire crew, I'm Brett Lewis. For now, we send it to our Chicago studios for a Big Ten Live post-game show with Puck Drop on the way.
Coming down to hockey, the Badgers on the ice tonight against Michigan. A top 10 battle in Ann Arbor. Wolverines won last night. Will Okoff up to a great start, leading Michigan and the Big Ten with 11 goals on the year. They'll drop the puck a little less than 14 minutes from now. And in the meantime, we got some football talk as we welcome you in to our Big Ten Live football postgame. Dave Revson, Howard Griffith, Marcel Reese. What a win for Wisconsin. Obviously, massive disappointment for Washington as their college football playoff hopes probably gone by the wayside here. But man, Wisconsin needed this win, and what a gutty effort amidst all of the injuries, really all the injuries on both sides.
Since Coach Fickell's taken over, this team's been hit with injuries. They're really setbacks and really have never been able to gain the traction that they needed. Then you look at the schedule this year, it's been difficult for them. They knew what they were going to be up against. This is the type of win this program desperately needed, and you could hear it in his voice, and you see the excitement that's going on around the fan base. This was a huge win, and the guys talked about it being a program building win. Yeah. I think it just may be that exactly, because this has been a long time coming for us.
You're right. It may be that, and the reason is we knew that Luke Fickell can coach ball. He saw how to coach football. It just wasn't coming together in the wins and losses. And wins like this against a very very good Washington team, and you make it ugly, you keep it close, and in striking distance, and then you finish it. You finish it with the greatest play in football, which is victory formation, and that's what the fans needed, that's what his players needed, and quite frankly, that's what Luke Fickell needed.
He did indeed. These have been really trying times in Madison. I give him a lot of credit for remaining very positive.
Yeah.
Give AD Chris McIntosh a lot of credit for being upfront about his thought process, how he feels like they need to invest in the program and not go through this cycle that other programs are going through. And to your point, Marcel, this guy didn't forget how to coach football. Luke Fickell had unbelievable success taking Cincinnati to the college football playoff. He's had a ton of bad luck. He had more bad luck in this game. Right? They lose their starting quarterback again, and you have to figure out a way.
So real quick, you ever been on a bad team?
I've been on a few bad teams.
I've been on some bad teams too. And one of the things that comes to the surface when you're on those bad teams is the guys that really want to compete and that are preparing each and every week. And that's what Coach Fickell has found out about his team. Who wants to compete? Who's going to go out and play and give their all?
Well, he found out on this day, and I would say this, the defense, first and foremost, they really were fabulous amidst all the offensive inefficiencies for the Badgers, understandable inefficiencies, again, given the injuries, and this is a big part of Danny O'Neil back as the start of this week, and the scene kind of comes up a little bit late, gained 21 yards, but would leave the game on a card. He was replaced by the true freshman Carter Smith. Second quarter now, Wisconsin. Look at the punt. It's the dreaded double bump. Anthony Ward blocks it for Washington. Huskies set up shop deep in Wisconsin territory, and they convert into a TD. Ends up Boston. Washington in the first touchdown of the game. Boston was in and out of the game with injuries. Third quarter on a 3rd and long. Wisconsin come up with a huge defensive play. Mason Posa, the strip sack, and the fumble recovery sets Wisconsin up deep in the red zone. A couple plays later, it is Smith, the freshman, navigating his way through. Badgers tie things up. They went on top with a field goal. And now down 13-10. Washington one last chance. Damon Williams, though, tripped up. And Wisconsin gets the win. Do it behind a freshman quarterback, behind their freshman linebackers as well. All around impressive performance for Wisconsin. Danny Rogers getting the post-game reaction.
Mason, all week we heard that the belief never came out of this team. You guys always knew what you were capable of. How did you prove that here tonight?
You know, we prepared our tails off. You know, I mean, I can just say as an entire defense, we knew these guys inside and out. You know, we could read them, we know their tendencies, we know how they align, and like what plays that are going to come out. But I mean, this team's very, very well coached, very good. You know, we're just better, and we played a lot better. So, you know, I'm so thankful for my coaching staff, you know, my teammates. They're just like, this is a whole group effort, you know, it was awesome, yeah.
Coming into Wisconsin, you and your buddy Cooper Catalano, you weren't sure if you were going to like each other. You two are now dominating on this defense. What tone did you set together tonight?
Oh, you know, just domination, grit, football. What this program was missing, apparently, you know, just the grit and, you know, the hard work. And, you know, just me and Cooper, God, man. I love that man. I love that dude with all my heart. You know, he's my best friend. You know, me and Cooper, we dreamed of this when I got here, and we just talked about it every day. And, you know, our dreams are coming true. And, yeah, we just got